All right, folks, how we all doing out there?
Good evening.
Good evening. That bodes well.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, I'm all right, mate. I'm still alive. That's the main thing.
He's better than the alternative.
It is
Yep.
better than the alternative.
Evening, Block. Evening, William. The beer wench. The 8% Belgium's going down rather nicely. That's what she said.
I've just seen some news. We're going on the metal news thing.
What's that?
Sepultura.
Anthrax still haven't released an album.
Well, apart from that, yeah. But Sepultura are releasing an EP.
Really?
Yes.
I thought they split.
You know, they did the last gig in Sao Paulo.
Uh-huh.
Well, they did. There was 4 special tracks on it that they did. So they're releasing like a one-off EP of it.
Evening, Martin.
How's it going, Martin?
So I shall probably pick that up.
Yep.
Because I'm rather fond of a bit of Sepultura.
Older. I've not really listened to. I've listened to a few bits since they got the new singer.
I actually stopped. No harm to Derek, but I mean, I haven't listened to Sepultura since he joined.
So I listened to the first album after he joined, and it was all right, but it just weren't the same attitude to me.
No, I'll give you that.
Especially when Igor left as well.
Yeah.
Talking of singers who should stop.
Dave must not.
Dave must not carry on. Fuck me. I think we can all agree the Megadeth track, good. Musically,
Ride the Lightning, fantastic. Vocally, what the fuck?
Yes.
That goes for the whole album, by the way. Musically, it's really good.
Sucking on a fisherman's friend.
He probably was. I don't know who the fisherman was, but I mean,
Fuck off, Martin. They are treading on thin ice right now, that band. Very thin ice.
Since Exodus have got an album coming out in March.
And Exhumed.
Yes, I'm very tempted to get tickets to go and see Exhumed in Manchester. That's the only problem. It's in frigging Manchester.
Not that me and Lee are being at all childish about this, but
although I did have a look on the Napalm Records site last night, and they've got the picture disc for the new Exodus album.
Ooh.
And it's the actual album's not. I think it was something like €40 on picture disc for the four disc set.
Good.
It's €20 fucking postage.
What?
Yeah. That's why I suddenly backed out to that site pretty quick.
That's a big.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it being personally fucking driven and delivered by a fucking...
Harry Holt comes round in a small...
I'm going to say I want Gary to come and fucking deliver it for that price. I know it's coming from fucking EU, but fuck me. That's slightly taking the fucking piss. So I went and had a look on Amazon, and it's £25 for just normal black vinyl version. So I might just order it off Amazon instead. But fucking 20. If it had been something like €5-7, I'd have just said yeah.
Oh, and Saxon. Yeah, Saxon got a new album.
Yeah, he's recovered from cancer, old Biff.
I swear he's indestructible, old Biff. He just keeps...
Well, he's a bouncer lad. What do you expect?
He just keeps moaning along and carries on, and he's all right. Bless him.
He just opens the door and goes, "Nah, it's not top cold weather yet." I
But
thought,
yeah, if none of you have listened to the new Megadeth album, I can save you the pain.
No, I think they should go through the pain.
I don't know if I want to inflict that on anyone, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a fair comment. Yeah. I could cause
As I
mental
said,
health.
musically, it's good. It's not amazing.
yeah, but
It's good.
Yeah.
that's nowhere near as the pain that Tyler puts on us with his Papa Roach and his 5-finger fucking death punch.
But yeah, the vocal mix and the vocals themselves on that album are just shockingly bad. And the thing is, I don't care what he says, he can't blame it on the fucking throat cancer because I've seen him play fucking gigs and sing perfectly fine with a lot of power. So I don't know what he was thinking when he was recording that album.
At least it's in. Well, you can only just see it. At least it's in a trooper, lass.
Well, yeah. Good idea. Good idea, Bill. Remove the
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, musically, the music's, as I said, it's good, but it's not amazing. It just kind of plods along. There's nothing amazing about it.
Well, this is true, Martin. This is true. He does like a bit of Stickleback.
How can anybody's hero be Chad from... That's just wrong.
We definitely need to get Tyler to listen to some Exhumed.
The rate
Andy
he's
Gore.
going, he'll need to be exhumed for some show.
I'd get a passport just to do it.
Mate, I wouldn't want to go to America. Not at the minute. Fuck, you know. Well, definitely not Minneapolis Apple in the list.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how you mentioned it, what the fuck is going on in that country right now, man? What the actual fuck?
What is going on is we have somebody who wishes to be Adolf Hitler.
Well, he's gone from one extreme to the other. They've gone from extreme far left to fucking extreme far right.
The thing is, though, I've been seeing a lot of people saying, well, not a lot. I've seen a few people saying you can't compare them to that. You can't compare ICE to them either because it diminishes what actually happened during the Second World War.
Yes, I agree, but it is the same sort of attitude and ethics.
It is, though. It really fucking is.
Exactly. I don't know what you're on about, Block, but exactly.
Klapsmühle.
It's one of them.
Sorry, that should be more mu. Klapsmühle. Yeah, Lisa. It doesn't change the taste, the glass type. It doesn't.
And then you've got the fucking dictator of the UK fucking cozying up to fucking Winnie the Pooh. We're going to see his boss in fucking China.
I was actually surprised though because he's actually been condemning the action of ICE. I actually thought he would be right up Trump's arsehole supporting what he's doing, but he hasn't. I was quite shocked.
It is block. You are right. There's a couple of certain channels that I'm not going to name.
No.
And you would just despair at their fucking beer reviews and what fucking type of beer they drink.
Well, first of all, it's not beer.
No, it's fucking fruit juice with fucking alcohol in it.
And as for what's more powerful, Trump or his toupee, I'd like to change that question to what's more intelligent, Trump or his toupee?
Oh, did you see someone actually found and leaked his IQ score from when he was supposedly studying in college? Let's just say it was in the double digits.
And there was a decimal point.
Do you remember there was a character in Alien 3 and they were all ripping the piss out of him? They called him 84 or 86, I think his name was.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because that was his IQ. He scored lower than him. 76.
76.
76.
Hold on, 76 on our IQ test. That puts you in
Below average.
below
Average is round about between 90 to 110.
Doesn't that put you in the, how can I put this, sort of learning difficulties?
Retraded, I believe, is the American answer.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Subtly put that was, mate. I like that.
I hope fucking hell, Amish Mafia's turned up.
So, Taylor,
The Wookiee Master. Not the Wookiee, Ewok Master.
but yeah,
Yes, that's the one block. Yes. Yes.
76. And that was him when he was academic, supposedly. That's bad.
It explains a hell of a lot.
It really does.
We've got a word that sodomy is the same block, but we best not say it, otherwise the stream will.
It's all right. Ricky Gervais uses this a certain word that describes him perfectly well.
I could think quite a few words to
It
describe.
rhymes with gong.
Yes.
What's up, D-Dub?
You have arrived.
It does make me wonder how Americans can look at him and think, yep, that's the man we want as our leader.
If he's got low IQ, then he's going to be easily manipulated, though.
Well, like I said, it's like that, dickhead. We've ended up with saying the British people voted for me. No, they just didn't go out and vote for fucking Tories. They didn't want you. We just ended up with you.
So it shouldn't be MAGA anymore. It should be MADA, making America dumber again.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, we've got with an Alreyt season, you. There you go. That you could be the next president of America, Tyler.
Oh, fuck you.
Apparently, anybody can be president.
Ewoks life matter.
That's something that needs to change, though, in American politics. You should have some form of experience in politics before deciding that you want to be president. At least serve in local council level before. I mean, that's the way it works here. You have to have served at least at local council level. That's what needs to change over there. You can't just... I mean, it just doesn't make sense. You know, like, just anybody can decide. I think I'll run for governor of the state and can, with no experience whatsoever.
That's the scary bit. Tyler could actually be governor of the state if he wanted to, if the money was there.
Oh, they really do. D-Dub, they really do. And yes, Tyler is right. Dollars is all that fucking people care about, to be honest. One of the things that I'm really finding just hard to swallow lately with the whole thing is what happened in Venezuela. You know, they captured all of their oil, took it, they've already sold it off. The
Yep.
money made from the sale of the oil that they captured
Yep.
in Venezuela is now sitting in a Qatar bank account,
Bless
tax
you.
haven. So it is not being used for American purposes. It's sitting gathering interest in a Middle Eastern bank. Where's the sense in that?
I don't know how much of it you've been watching on the whole Epstein files block.
Oh, I've been following it all. And the latest one is fucking disgusting.
On what Trump did and said, and
Disgusting. Beyond disgusting.
if you get what I mean, measuring.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because he's so.
No, but it is. I actually shed a few tears when I was reading that.
Yeah, it's.
And the thing is, see that very auction, because that's what it was an auction, supposedly. Don Jr. was present, apparently, as was Ivanka, his daughter, while they were auctioning off miners.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not talking about miners that go digging.
Nope. There is only one.
It's an idea. It's an idea, D-Dub.
Well, we've come close with a few songs.
We have. I mean, there's some lyrics that Matt's come up with today that I can see as a bit of a hardcore punk biohazard type
There's some
track in there.
Twisted stuff in there, D-Dub.
Yeah.
And I know some people have heard the lyrics that I write and said, oh, they're sick or whatever, but
We're cynical
the
people.
reality. The reality.
And that they question everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that brings you back to the education in America, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, and
It's
over
not
here.
education.
I mean, the education system over here is better, but you're still only taught to pass exams. You don't actually get taught to think, not what to think, but how to think until you, well, I would have said university, but these days we're all fucking left-wing nutters that are running universities and going to university. But at least at one point in time, when you did go to uni, that's where you got taught how to think and question things.
Yeah. You should always question.
Yeah.
Always question.
Yeah. Even if it's something you agree with, question it.
And if somebody in authority is telling you not to question it, that usually means
It needs questioning.
there's a good reason why they're saying it, because the people in authority are worried.
I never used to take anything at face value anyway.
Nah.
But even more so now.
Yeah, I know, Martin. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen, read, that I'm not going to talk about because it's
dangerous because I mean this is a thing. I mean,
it's violent.
One of America's biggest news people, Don Lemon, voiced an opinion. Was nothing more. It was an opinion, and was arrested for it. Thankfully, the judge threw it out. But if the judge hadn't thrown that out and upheld the arrest, that sets a dangerous precedent.
Exactly, D-Dub. Totally agree.
Yeah.
We've had discussions about religion, you and me, D-Dub. You know my opinion, I know your opinion. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's two opinions.
We've probably had the same discussions with him.
Exactly, Block. Spot on. That is exactly what I was talking to my mum about this earlier on, and I was actually just saying that is a journalist's job, what Don Lemon done. whether you agree with them or not, that is what a journalist does.
Well, this is it. They're supposed to.
Why arrest them for it though?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you get all these people that call themselves journalists, and they're not fucking journalists. They're either mouthpieces for XYZ politician or the opinion writers. A journalist is supposed to investigate something, give you both sides of the story to make your own opinion.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's the only reason that he was arrested, is because it was something that the Republicans didn't like and disagreed with.
Yeah. There'll be a lot more arrests, yeah. A lot more.
Yeah. And as far as the shootings are concerned, I don't care, because I know that there's supposedly other stuff coming to light now that Alex Pretty was carrying and did. He was very vocal and got up in one of the officers' face at a previous rally, previous protest, and footage, supposed footage, because I mean, now you cannot trust any footage
No.
unless there. I mean, well, even if there are numerous different, different angles from different eyewitnesses, you can't take it at face value now because of AI. But supposedly there is footage of him spitting and kicking the tail light off of one of the ICE vehicles, right?
We did see that
besides the point.
today.
That was previous. That was a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
It looks though as though it may have been one of those officers or somebody that knew about that before that saw him and basically saw he was carrying and used that as an excuse to take him out.
It is definitely quite possible. Yeah, we saw that footage other day of him spitting and kicking. I mean, he get back at car a good boot. He literally fucking tail light just flew off.
That was a previous incident, and they let him go. Yeah. They let him go, but why? But just because, I mean, he had 2 rounds of ammo on him. The gun was loaded because when they took the gun, it accidentally went off. Proper procedure, though. Proper procedure for those officers is as soon as they see a gun, they're supposed to announce gun. They take the gun and then announce that they have the gun so that the other officers know that and don't kill him.
Yeah.
But they didn't. The officer took the gun. It accidentally went off. He didn't say, sorry, that was me. And they'd already unloaded like numerous shots into him at this point.
Yeah.
If that was police that had done that, though, they'd be losing their jobs.
It were that footage we've just been on about. It were on a lawyer's channel, Nate the lawyer, and there were him and another lawyer attorney.
Oh, I'm totally agree, man.
And both of them said he should have been arrested then, not when.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They let him go though for that previous incident.
Yeah.
And whether you agree with, I mean, I've seen other people. One of which that I've seen recently on Facebook that I call a friend, that I'm quite disappointed with being a very educated friend. Whether I agree with him or not is besides the point, but this guy's point of view is you don't get up in an officer's face and expect to get away with it. An everyday police officer would not shoot you just because you're shouting and screaming in their face.
No.
That is no reason to take you out.
Yeah.
The gun was not drawn. His gun was not drawn. That's no reason to shoot him. That he was, I mean, like I said, they let him go for that previous incident 2 weeks before. where he was likely carrying then, which he is entitled to do for his Second Amendment
Well,
right.
the footage they were showing, it were grainy, it were done off
Yep.
off a phone. But yes, you could see his gun down the back of his trousers.
Exactly, Block. That is exactly my point. The gun was not drawn. He wasn't a threat. It wasn't they didn't, as far as I'm aware, they didn't use the proper training, because the proper training, according to some experts, is they are supposed to, whoever sees the gun is supposed to announce it. Did you hear anybody shouting gun?
No.
No,
I didn't.
they took the gun. The gun accidentally discharged because I don't know, maybe it was poorly kept. I don't know myself, but the gun accidentally went off. That was the officer who was holding that gun's responsibility at that point to say, it was me, but they didn't. They just stayed quiet and then just let them unload after beating the shit out of him.
But why? We're talking about police officers who are firearms trained, apparently.
Exactly, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Although I did see a part thing on that the other day, and it's quite interesting how much.
Yeah, same here. Then I'll come to that in a minute.
But anyway, why did that officer not take the gun? He has the weapon. First thing, it goes on to safety. Second thing, release the clip, pull the magazine out the bottom. If there is still a round in the barrel, eject that.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, while doing that, he can say, I have the weapon, blah, 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 it's safe. Problem over. But they wanted to use that as an excuse. That's the whole point here. It was used as an excuse. And firearms training in America for the police, what was it, 2 weeks?
But here's something though, right? There was a female journalist who had heard rumours about ICE and who they were letting in to the job. So she decided they were looking for officers. She saw an advertisement. I don't know who she is, who she works for, and where, in which state she done this in. But apparently ICE are hiring. If anyone's interested, you know. But so she decided, I'm going to go and try and get in. So that's fine. She calls up, applies. She gets called in for an interview. She gets in. They give her a load of paperwork to fill out, one of which was your background check. You know, to see if you have any previous that type of shit. Whether you're a US citizen, obviously, as well. She didn't even get finishing the background check information, and they actually pulled her in for the interview. She finished the interview, and she says, well, I finished that paperwork. And they went, no, don't bother. She left, and she thought, you know, being a journalist, she thought, fuck, I've totally fucked that up. Didn't get finishing the paperwork. You know, that's it. You know, I'm not going to get this job now, and I'm not going to get to the point of what I was trying to prove. Half an hour to an hour later, after leaving and not finishing a background check information, she gets a phone call. Hi, it's the recruitment office here. We're happy to offer you the job. How did they do that? She hadn't finished her paperwork. They just let her in, regardless.
See, the thing over here, Block, is the officers that do carry firearms are very fucking highly trained.
Oh, yeah, over here, yeah. Because we are very, very health and safety driven over here.
Yeah.
We are bureaucratic to the fucking core.
Yeah.
When it comes to every aspect of fucking law enforcement and government.
Yeah.
Fault.
But the rest of the police force are too busy looking at what nasty words people are saying online.
Yeah. Oh, and this is another thing. Apparently, you can find this online. I'm not going to say where because, you know, it might have been removed by now, but some people apparently have screen recorded or downloaded said video. But one of the shootings, I think, at least one of the shootings, I don't know which one, you actually hear one of the officers laughing and saying to his colleague, "This is amazing. This is just like Call of Duty. You're not fucking shooting, you know, non-playable characters. You're playing with human lives. Oh, but it's great. It's just like Call of Duty." What the fuck?
Well, Bill, you'd like to think most of our officers were trained in the law. Half of them don't fucking understand the law.
I wouldn't go as far as de-escalation. They're meant to. They don't always.
See, that's my point, Martin. Over here, you wouldn't get away with the shit they're getting away with over there. You have the slightest bit of previous. You are not getting into any of the forces over here. None of them.
Well, it was easy to get a job in ICE anyway.
Over there, though. Over there. Do you want a job? Are you willing to say yes?
But
Welcome to the job.
They let me dad have a fucking gun license. Oh, fucking hell. I haven't told you what he did the other day. Oh, fucking hell. I know it weren't to do with guns.
Oh, thank God for that.
All I'll mention is his fucking drone.
Oh, no.
How big's the bruise?
Yeah.
No, he actually, it didn't hit him.
How much is the window bill?
Oh no, it was better than window.
Oh no!
He managed to weigh a 55-inch fucking TV.
What?
Yeah.
So he was flying his drone in the
They're
house.
not supposed to use it indoors.
Oh, it gets better. Oh, no. So then he decides to take it into the kitchen. And he pressed some buttons on his phone and it started heading towards fucking sink. Luckily, there were no water in sink.
We have flushed.
Please tell me it's a cheaper drone.
He thought you were going to go to Argos for a new telly, but no, he survived.
Please tell me it's a cheaper level drone and not a DJI.
Oh, it is the DJI one. But
fuck's sake.
It's the little DJI Neo.
It was nearly the DJI.
So at least it's got a bit of protection on blades and whatever. I won't fucking trust him with full on sort of like in 4K or something like that. Yeah, he's got that little Neo, same as what we've got. And he fucking lands himself in trouble with that.
Yeah, Martin, and preferably outdoors. You don't use drones, even no matter the fucking size of them. You don't use them indoors.
Oh, all right. Okay. I was just sat there like this when they were telling me, like, oh, for fuck's sake. But at least it weren't a 3-ton fucking truck running over him this time.
Well, no, true.
Why do
My
you think?
first thought, though, was exactly what Matt said. Like, I just had visions of it flying straight at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that won't fucking surprise me. That might be this week's conversation. When I see tomorrow.
I've been knocked out. Ow! I flew me drone into myself.
Yep.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Why do you think when we go on these long distance runs to guitar shows, I fucking drive?
Oh, he's back. You went a bit robotic there and you froze for a split second.
Well, he maybe could make the car a massive drone.
No.
You could have a 4x4 off-road drone.
Have you seen that you can now actually purchase flying cars now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't try flying that in your house.
They just,
don't fucking tempt
oh,
him,
man.
for fuck's sake.
I just wouldn't. There's some people I wouldn't trust to drive a normal car, never mind a fucking flying one.
I'll stick to the ones that stay underground, thank you.
And here's the thing: see what you were saying about about firearms training for certain certain places. It's only like 2 weeks in America.
Yeah,
it's only a 2-week course to fly these cars. It's a 2-week course. And then that's it. Oh, go ahead, fly in the skies of America. Go ahead. Fucks. America of all places. You would think their aviation laws would be slightly, a bit tighter, I'm yeah. 9/11,
They have some strange laws.
Don't everywhere, though.
Oh, Martin, I know that's another thing as well, is that there's actually, they're working on flying drone cars as well. But there was a case. This was a couple of years ago when they first started the driverless taxis.
I don't think I'd ever trust a fucking driverless car.
No, after this one, I definitely wouldn't, though, because it was a woman. She was finishing work. She was the last person there. Decided, she had nobody else to drive her. No public transport or something like that anyway. So she decided, I'm going to order a taxi, and the local company were running driverless. So she thought, for whatever reason, she decided to go for the driverless. Whether it was the novelty or whether she just couldn't be asked talking to a driver. But for whatever reason, she ordered a driverless. Car comes, picks her up in the car park of the place she works in. She gets in, doors lock, and the car proceeds to just drive in a donut. Can't find its way out of the fucking car park. Is going the same speed constantly, round and round and round. She's trying the doors are locked. She's phoning police. Police are like, you'll have to phone the company that runs the taxis. She phones the company that runs the taxis. They're like, you'll have to phone the company that manufacture the car. She phones the fucking company that manufactured the car. They're like, oh, you'll have to phone the company that runs the fucking the software. She does that, and they literally had to go in. They literally had to go into the coding of the fucking software and shut the car down from there.
So basically,
She was in for a couple of hours just driving in a donut.
the answer to this was they had to turn it off and on, and it was all right after that.
Very much.
See, what made it even funnier, if they had had Sly Dougie doing round and round while the camera driving.
You gotta feel sorry for the poor
God.
woman fucking trapped in it, bless her.
Yeah, but it was the fact that it locked her in. There was no fail safe. You know, there was no panic button. I mean, you would think there would be some sort of panic button where it just kills.
You're my fucking prisoner now.
Yeah.
Evening, Craig.
Shit, man. How's it going, Craig?
Talking ghosting, have you heard one of the guys has left my haunted hotel in Chester? Yeah, apparently Dan, I think he's called. He's left it, and the guy who run it before, who was still who were part of the threesome that were running it, he's the main guy again. So hopefully they're going to be getting a lot of the fucking shitty fucking stuff that were in there and putting it back to what it was.
Have you been following the stuff about the Conjuring house as well?
Yeah.
Oh God, that fucking thing.
You know the woman that she's the daughter of what? She's the daughter. Well, she was part of the family. There, Angela Perrin, I think her name is. Well, supposedly she's an alcoholic and has mental issues, and she was accusing a load of people of abusing privileges and abusing her, and one of them was Jason Hawes from
I know he's been talking about it.
Ghost Hunters, the show. She was accusing him of trying to sabotage our public image and saying that he was saying this and that about her, and you know, trying to steal the house away from her. And he wasn't Andrea Perrin, sorry. But anyway, whoever it was, but the very person that owned the house though, and was yes.
She
the very person that was accusing him all this though
of a fucking nut job, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, she was accusing him of doing all this bad shit, and then the house was in danger of being repossessed from her. Ironically,
but mom,
repossessed. Get it? Anyway, so she had to sell the house. Who's the first person she contacts? Jason Hawes.
Yep.
Save my house, save my house.
Yeah, because I know he got, because he's up for private bids at the minute, or it was.
It's up for private bids, yeah. The thing is, though, he can't afford to buy it outright.
He started a GoFundMe.
Yeah, because that was the thing. He can easily afford to buy that outright.
Yeah.
But rather than do that, he wanted to do a GoFundMe so that everybody has a share of it then. And it's not one person then that owns it.
Oh, Zach, he's a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but he is a fucking wankstain.
The best fucking part of him went down the fucking
absolute fucking charlatan of the highest order.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys in that team have all the time, and
they're
all the time for them, because they all seem like genuinely nice guys. And especially Aaron, because that guy has been through fucking hell.
Through some fucking shit in the last few years.
Yep. and has taken some amount of abuse from Zach.
It was just a fantasy. I was only living out a fantasy.
Oh, aye.
Silly bitch. But yeah, talking about somebody what's that other one?
Right, okay.
Help! My house is haunted. What a fucking bunch of fucking charlatans they are.
See, when they first started though, they were actually pretty good. They were pretty good. And I actually did trust them, but it's that fucking Barry guy I don't trust.
Lisa's been on some investigations with Ian in past before he become this celebrity.
The Yorkshire Exorcist.
Yorkshire Exorcist is my fucking ass. That claims to be ordained by the Church of England, and they've never fucking heard of him.
He bought it off eBay. That's why, huh?
And then you've got Barry Guy, who
same bloke that sold London Bridge to fucking Yanks.
Barry Guy was fucking firing into some of the female fucking guests.
It won't surprise me.
Having affairs while his wife was stuck at home babysitting the kids. He's away fucking having his jollies with, you know, everybody and anybody. Totally, Bill. Totally. See, that's why I liked the guys from Taps, because Jason the Hawes has still stayed fairly humble. Grant definitely did. Even Steve Gonzalez, he's been fairly humble.
With Jason Hawes, I didn't know him from show. I've only known him from bits and bobs we've seen of him on YouTube, and he seems a fairly decent bloke.
I wouldn't say it's an obsession we have, Block. It's an interest.
Yeah.
It's because we're all long geeks over here, Block. We want to know we're going to be partying in a few years.
Exactly.
See, I come at it from the angle of
that's all you need to know.
I dread to think
when it comes to the paranormal stuff like ghosts and all that, like, yes, I'm skeptical. I want to believe, like the poster, you know, Fox Mulder poster. I want to believe, but it's not that I do believe. It's just that I want to believe because it's the consciousness thing. You know, like, I'm a big believer in Rupert Sheldrake's theory that all consciousness comes from.
Oh, yeah, you've told me that a few times.
It's almost like the cloud, the internet cloud. You know, when you're born, it's like you apparently they've found areas of the brain. Gary Nolan, who formed the Socal Foundation, this guy is a Stanford biologist, and he works in cancer research in America. But he's also interested in like ufology and stuff like that. He formed the Socal Foundation, and he's found an area of the brain called the caudate putamen. And when someone goes through trauma, that area of the brain apparently is more fired up, and it's responsible for like being more open to certain phenomena. And another researcher in a completely different field found evidence of these things called microtubules in the brain, and he thinks that it's responsible for quantum level functions in the brain. But they act like antenna.
How you doing, bud?
Holy shit! How's it going, dude? But he
Let's
reckons
get
that
on again
these,
sometime, dude. If you want to come on now,
Yeah,
you're more than welcome.
absolutely. But he reckons this researcher thinks that these microtubules act like antenna, and he thinks that that's the point of entry for consciousness. And upon birth, the microtubules become more developed and draw in consciousness
I think
from an external source.
I
There you
think
go.
Block is looking at it more from a scientific point of view.
Yeah,
Which I
I'm with
get
him on
that
that.
too. That's
I'm with him on that.
I mean,
Exactly,
Martin,
Bill.
what-
It's one of the fundamentals of thermodynamics. Energy cannot
I've
it
always
cannot
said
be
I'd
destroyed.
like to go on a ghost and paranormal investigation, whatever you want to call it, but an actual genuine one, not fucking 30 East Drive or any of them. An actual.
there is a lot of stuff that just can't be explained.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
It's
Or
like what
whatever
Lisa
it
just said there. They're not performing monkeys. Like 30 East Drive, there's too much shit goes off there every fucking time somebody goes.
No, I get that, Blog. I get that. And it's
Well, I've talked to you about this before as well, Lee. But one of the shows I watch on YouTube that I actually quite respect, one of the paranormal ones, and it's Paranormal Quest. Because I've watched them for about 4 or 5 years now.
Mm.
And the reason that I still watch them now is because I've seen them go into locations and absolutely nothing happens. Nothing happens except you'll hear what clicks or bumps, but that can be just down to the building settling. And that's exactly what they say. They don't make a big song and dance about it.
Exactly.
They'll just go, oh, well, there's nothing here then.
Yeah.
Or maybe something that's here just didn't want to.
Going back to, I think the old King's Head in Chester, that's my haunted house. This fucking damn guy, every fucking noise he heard there, he was running around like a big fucking schoolgirl. Like,
yep.
That's not an investigation. You hear a noise, you go and think, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
You go and investigate it.
Oh, I've experienced things as well, Bill, that they're only beginning to have some sort of explanation for. Like, there's a company just now that claim that they can actually link two people's brains and have them experience the exact same dream and be aware of each other in the dream and recall it when they wake up. I've actually already experienced that though, because both my cousin and I had the exact, and I mean exact same dream when we were. He's 10 months older than me. I was 4. He'd just turned 5. And we didn't actually find this out until I was 14 that we had the exact same dream. I started telling a story. We were talking about, just like we are now, we were talking about weird stuff.
Yeah.
And I started telling him about a dream I had about my grandfather a couple of weeks before he died. And as I'm telling the story, he interrupts me and finishes the story. I had never told a soul about this dream until that day. He finished telling me exactly how my dream went. So the only way he would have known that is if he experienced it himself.
Yeah.
He described details in the dream. It was fucked up, man.
Oh, Martin, there's a load of these urban exploring. I mean, somebody we all know, Chris, does that every now and again. With his ghost hunting phone apps. They're a fucking waste of space.
Oh, they are, man. They're a waste of money. Because that's the thing. You need to pay through the nose for these things.
What does she say? And they're all built on an algorithm, and all the things that they come up with all come out on a loop.
It's just a loop.
Yep.
It's just a loop.
And the SLS camera, which is the Xbox camera,
Yeah.
that can provide false positives. There's a new form of it though called XLS, and it actually works on it. It's more like a LiDAR system, so it's not. It doesn't produce false positives, and I've actually seen that. It looks the same. You still see stick figures.
Yeah.
But when you see stuff on that, it's not false positives.
Block. Whatever you get up to in your personal time is your business. There's no kink shaming here, dude.
I have one thing to say to you about that block. G'day, my name's Callan, and this is Slap Time.
And Bill, that toothless wank stain. He lives in Manchester.
I resemble that remark.
Oh, that toothless. Yeah, I was thinking of the other toothless wankster. But... Yes, he does. He does, Bill.
Exactly, Block. I watched that channel for years, Slap Time, but I stopped because it was just becoming too repetitive and the stuff was just getting more and more ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Chris has given up doing that urban fucking shit.
Yeah, he's not.
He stopped it. I think he done what he did do another one like recently, but he doesn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
It was just, yeah.
I mean, the one we watched a few months back, that was in Liverpool as well. And I think it was I think the actual building, if I'm not mistaken, I think it used to be a Masonic lodge.
Mm.
And these three urban explorers, ghost hunters, whatever you want to fucking call them, they were running around this building and just being tates. And a week later, the fucking building burnt to ground.
I did suggest a good one for Chris to go to, but he wouldn't go to it. And that's Ashridge Asylum in Liverpool.
Yeah.
You'd have to
I don't blame him though for that, because I mean that's going to be creepy as all
that
fucking
has
hell.
Some fucking dark characters.
Aye, exactly.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Oh,
there's plenty over here, D-Dub. Come to Yorkshire. We have a few beer wenches as well.
I mean, if you go to like certain parts of the UK or Ireland, come to that, there's certain famous societies.
Oh yes,
the Hellcat Club.
Yep.
One's down
Martin,
there.
there's a good one over here actually. The old Crumlin jail.
The old Crumlin, yeah. That is, I have walked around the Crumlin jail.
I keep meaning to do that one.
Good, it's good, mate.
My sister's done it, and she said there was some weird shit happening.
Oh God, you've started him off now. The slightest hint of beer and wenches, and he's off.
He's off. We've shrunk down to Pete's level now. We've got there eventually.
It took some working out, but we've got her in the end.
All you have to do with Pete is mention beer, wenches, and mayonnaise guitars. What the fuck,
What?
Pete? Oh, dude.
Do
What's
we need-
happening? You've not gone teetotal on us, have you?
I think we need to set a charity fund up.
Next, he's going to say he's doing like fucking fitness regimes and shit as well. What do you see?
Either that or he's moved on to single malts.
Jesus, block.
Oh, you sold them all. Can help, Pete.
Oh, Pete hasn't been here for a while. He hasn't seen my new one.
Now what's he getting out? Oh, guitar.
Oh, he's fiddle. Oh,
The demolition.
it is nice, that.
It is gorgeous, man. It is a joy to fucking play.
Yep.
And that acoustic, 69 quid, and it sounds gorgeous.
Well, you might see mine on this week's video.
Nice. It is, Pete. It is a murder weapon.
When they met, it was murder.
Cold-blooded murder, I tell you. Yeah, $200 that was. Second hand. Has
Yep.
been all around Ireland and quite a bit of the UK as well.
It's been fingered many times.
It has been. It has been.
We shall leave that one there.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Boom!
Whoa, block, whoa. We don't kink shame here, but whoa.
Well, I'm open-minded, but
Yeah.
Block's just sitting there going, I wish the jack input was a wee bit bigger.
Depends if he's been out on a bike ride on one of these cold nights.
I'm just thinking about trying to tell the hospital staff what happened. I slipped and fell.
I just fell on top of it.
Yes.
Aye, there's going to be nippy over there, Pete.
It's all right. You'll have Donald turning up soon to warm you all up. Or blow the place up, one of the two.
All I'll say is never eat yellow snow.
No. Oh, nice.
Sounds lovely.
Nice one, mate.
That's about how it is here, except probably nowhere near as cold as it is there.
Yeah. Well, they can keep that cold over there. We'll stick with it being less cold or moist. Them as well.
Jesus.
No.
Trump will warm it up with a nuclear strike on Greenland.
At least he's backed off from that, though.
Could be the Epstein files that have done that.
No,
Hey,
I've got an
what
idea of
kind
why
of
he's
mind
backed
if
off.
the other day?
He's backed off because NATO have basically turned around and said, if you do try and annex Greenland, you're infringing upon a NATO country, Denmark, because that's one of Denmark's territories. And in doing so, we can just go, give NATO back the money you owe us, which is worth trillions in bonds, and that would render America absolutely penniless in the world
And
economy.
like Pete just said, Greenland, the biggest Epstein cover-up ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And block, you're welcome.
Yes, yeah, it does block. That image in your head, that...
Marty, you get plenty of these purists and gear freaks that, it's got to be this, it's got to be genuine. If it's good, does it matter what fucking name's on headstock?
Exactly.
It doesn't just apply to the musical instrument.
Well, we know. You go to audio files.
Look at
With your
Glenn.
toilet roll idea to get
Glenn
money off
Fricker.
it.
My toilet roll idea works, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Although Gwendolyn put stick in the bog rolls.
Glenn Fricker's favourite guitar is an SRS, which is an unknown guitar company.
Yeah.
Before that, it was a Harley Benton E-Type.
In my opinion, and I don't play, so it's not much of an opinion, but in my opinion, it comes down to who's playing the fucking instrument.
Yeah.
That's why we're fucked.
Well, I didn't want to say, but it's true, though, isn't it? It comes down to who's playing it. You could give somebody the best, in their eyes, guitar ever made. And if you've got somebody who can't play, it's going to sound shit.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
well, that's it, Pete. I mean, G's just bought an Harley Benton acoustic and he loves it.
Yeah, £69. It's a dreadnought and it sounds gorgeous.
You'll like it.
I played guitars. One of my best mates is a luthier, and he's worked with Robert Godin on his own line of guitars. And I've played some of the guitars that he used to bring home from work. You're talking anything from my grand up. That thing sounds just as nice.
But to be fair, bloke, same could be said for any guitar company.
Yeah. I totally agree with that, though. But I mean, the thing about Harley Benton is, though, it's their price point. The price, they're not overcharging. They could easily overcharge, considered how well known they've become. They could easily raise their prices, but they haven't. They've kept them very, very, very modest.
Oh, Martin and acoustics, they are silly money.
There's a good documentary on Martin, actually, and they're making them. Yeah.
And the thing is, as well, I mean, look, I'll mention him again, Glenn Fricker. He's been doing the stealth buys.
Yeah.
Because initially he was thinking, he got to a point where he was getting Harley Bentons, and he thought, am I only getting the good models because of who I am? So he started doing the stealth buys, and he was getting them posted to different addresses through different people, and they were still consistently good. And the prices were just silly, silly cheap.
Yeah. Exactly, Martin. It's like people go on about woods and blah pickups and this. Yes, I've changed pickups in a couple of guitars, but they were only really cheap pickups. I swapped out. At the end of the day, you plug in these things, as we do, you're plugging them into high-gain amps or high-gain amp sims. They're not really going to make that much of a difference.
Tone is in the speaker. I would choose a Yamaha as well, Pete. Yamahas are fucking fantastic for the money.
Yamaha are fucking awesome. Makes them
Their
awesome.
Their basses are gorgeous, man.
I've not played a Yamaha acoustic, but even the cheaper ones, the Pacificas
were
for the price.
I played
range.
a couple of Pacificas, and they were wiping the floor with the fenders.
Yeah,
I've played two Pacifica Strats, and they were better feel, better sound, better tone than the Strats.
Hey, check us out talking about
music. Sorry.
Yeah, you're talking about musical stuff.
I know. Steady. It's Pete's fault. It's because Pete's turned up.
I don't know what Yamaha are like instrument-wise compared to their amplifiers, as in audio stuff. But Yamaha amplifiers, and I love Yamaha because it's what I use for amplifiers, but they've always had an issue after about 10 years that, when you get dry solder and then it starts to crack, that's a weak point with some Yamaha audio amps.
See, that's easy fixed on an instrument, though.
It's easy fixed for me on a fucking audio.
Maybe not so easy as far as components on like a sound system, but I mean, instruments, easy fixed.
Stay clear.
I mean, I had one of my first basses was in fact, it was my first bass. It was a Yamaha RBX 200F fretless, and it was gorgeous, man. It was gorgeous. It sounded so fucking creamy.
Note to self: always discharge transformer before touching amp. I have done it. Don't worry.
Optimus Prime's going to be turning up at your door looking for a handy.
Mate, I thought I'd give myself a heart attack one day. I fucking didn't discharge a transformer fully. You're straight up my left arm.
There you go. Look at that beauty.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice, that.
Yeah.
Harley Benton, 6-string fretless. It sounds, it's a little bit, it's not the best sounding bass that I've ever played, but when you put a bit of EQ on it, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it plays amazing. The neck on this thing, I mean, it's a D neck, but look how thin that is.
It's thin.
It is fucking lovely. It is a pleasure to play, and it was only 170 quid. Well, and it's active as well.
I've got to admit that 4-string Harley Benton bass I've had that. Jeez, I must have had that 6, 7 years now. It plays nice. I don't see point in changing it.
Yep.
Does what I need it to do.
Mm-hmm. There was one that I saw a review for the other day, and it's been called by a couple of reviewers as competition for Dingwall. It's not. It is, however, a beautiful sounding bass for the money. It is a silly fucking price.
Yeah.
It is so cheap, and it's fan fretted. I think it was it a 5-string? This one, 5 or 6, but it was multi-scale, fully active, and it sounded beautiful. It just didn't have. I think it was one string. I think it was the low B string was slightly muddier than the rest of the strings.
Yeah.
The rest of the strings were really, really nice, MIDI sounding, nice punch, nice bit of high end sparkle, plenty of lows on the rest of the strings, but the low B was just for some reason slightly less powerful than the rest. But
Well, Pete, as you know, I've got that same power amp. It's a good little power amp, though.
again, one of fucking Ricker's favourite fucking speakers is a Harley Benton.
Yeah. What did he work out to that? About 66 quid. That power amp worked out it.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, Pete. Just for science,
Yeah,
I totally
for
agree. I agree.
That's the worst excuse I've ever heard, Pete. But we'll go with that.
No, don't listen to Matt. Don't listen to Matt. Just listen to the Isaac Newton in your head for science.
Science.
Yep.
See, I think only reason I get another bass now, not to swap that one out, is because now I've got 2 or 3 guitars tuned down to C sharp, rather than keep messing about with tuning on that one.
Yeah.
Is get another bass and tune it down to C sharp.
Well, this one.
That's just for
I remember what
convenience.
model it was. This bass. This Harley Benton. I'm going to have to go and look at the reviews again. Whatever one it was, though, the multi-scale, it was only like, I think it was 300 to 400 quid max. I think it probably wasn't even as much as that. But it really, other than that one string, which you could easily compensate for, I mean, just by playing that one string slightly harder.
Yeah.
But you might not even notice it in a mix anyway once you throw a bit of compression on it. Do you know what I mean? It'll probably sound all equal amount of power.
Time you VQ, compressed it, limited it.
Exactly. All the strings will sound equal power anyway by the time you put it through a mix. So, but it was played alongside a Dingwall and you couldn't tell. It was just as punchy. And it looks nice as well. It looks really fucking nice. And I might get it just for science.
Absolutely.
Just for science.
Just for science.
Just for science. Fucking crap excuses you lot coming out with.
Absolutely.
No, well, I mean, I've got a 6-string, but that's fretless. So I need a 6-string fretted as well. Because
it's got to be multi-scale.
It is multi-scale. This Harley Benton that I'm talking about is a multi-scale. That work is a 4. It's gorgeous though. It is powerful, man. Okay, just for fun then. Okay, you took that too far, Block.
Oh, he just had to take it there, didn't he? So we know he wears lycra because he keeps fucking posting these cycling pictures on his Instagram, and he likes to lay naked in his hotel rooms with his guitars.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share with the class?
And he likes being around lots of other men in lycra.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't want him sharing anymore.
Mind you, he's Dutch. What do you expect?
We don't want the link, thank you.
See, I would agree there, Pete. But as I says, I've played 6 strings before. I've played other fretlesses because I started out on fretless when I started playing bass. I had 2 fretless basses to start off with.
That would not shock me, Pete. It really wouldn't.
I've played other 5 strings and other 6 strings, and they're really cumbersome necks on them. Really, they're too. I've got big fucking hands, but even these were fucking big for me. The neck on that thing is gorgeous. The feel of that is gorgeous.
Talking of which,
See, look, Block's proved it.
yeah, he's not denying these, is he? He's not denying these facts.
But the fit and the finish on the Harley Bentons, I think, are putting some other companies to shame.
Why have I got a vision of like a duet between these two of something like 2 Rob Halfords?
Please, no. I don't want visions of Block.
Assless chaps with fucking assless chaps in a
I
hotel
don't
room
think
with the
visions of
guitars.
Block and
If it's in my
arseless chaps and them.
if it's in my head, it's
Yeah,
still
no,
in your
and
face,
get
so-
the bondage gear. No. Man, you know him, Pete. He's probably already got some of them.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Well, he has got the Rob Halford hairline.
True, yes. More than likely, mate. More than likely.
Alex. Yeah, Pete, yeah. I believe you. Millions wouldn't.
What, you mean you don't, Martin? I thought everyone did.
Yeah.
You freak, Martin.
I know.
You normalist.
Next to be telling us they don't even wear fishnets.
No, everybody does.
Put on a bit of I want to break free while I'm doing the freaking housework, you know?
I mean, Bill does. We've seen the photographic evidence. Whichever you grab hold of first, missus.
Are we still on about the beer or?
Blockstein Island, holy shit, Block.
Oh, for fuck's
Holy fuck. Come all over. Oh.
He explains a lot, Pete.
What he's not telling you is it was actually a housemaid's job, though. He
Yeah.
still got sacked. Oh dear, Martin. Oh dear. Like I said, though, no kink shaming.
No. But Power Ranger outfit, you're taking it a bit too far, there, pal.
Casual Friday, no guidelines in the fire, mate.
I think that was a bit over casual.
Yeah.
He's got a choice. Hi, I'm not going to shake that hand because it's got a beer in it. That won't be a good idea, would it?
No.
He's got a choice of a disapproving stout.
Just wear what you wear. Just wear what you wear at home and relax.
A beer from a band that just made an appalling album, apparently.
Both.
What, like Megadeth?
Yeah.
Well, it won't be Anthrax. They haven't released it yet.
Fuck off, Matt.
If they released a beer now, by the time the album comes out,
P, get it right. It's the beer wench. Get it right, P. You're going to get some abuse in a minute.
Thank you, Pete. Yes! I'm not alone. I have my fellow Anthrax fan in chat. But to be fair, Pete, are you not like me right now? Are you having your faith in Anthrax tested right now? This better be the best fucking album they have ever fucking recorded for the length of time it's taken them.
It's got to be the greatest album in the world, not just a tribute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Megadeth's album.
I hope it is.
Hold it back until it sounded a bit better. They might be doing you a favour.
Well, there might be.
Well said, Pete. Well said.
I can't see anything that Pete's saying. I'm blind as a bat from over here.
I'm sorry, I'm still
I'm
blind.
not anymore. I have new glasses and they're very focals.
Oh, you're officially old.
Yes.
I have new last year glasses and I still don't fucking wear them. So
Apparently he's having his faith tested and he has no beers.
It is getting ridiculous though, Martin. It really is getting ridiculous. This is an album that was supposed to be out early last year. And I understand that, okay, Scott Ian's with Bungle, but they're not exactly doing a hell of a lot right now.
They're not done all for a while.
Charlie is busy, fair enough, because he's touring with Pantera. Tribute. Nice. Nice. That's fair enough. The rest of the guys, though, they could have been spending their time writing instead of waiting in Charlie.
yeah, but Charlie's done his bits, hasn't he?
Well, they've retracked guitars
I
about
guarantee he'd have done it even if he was still on tour or not. He probably done most of his writing while on tour. The guy's a fucking writing machine. He's written, I would say he's written well over fucking 60% of the Anthrax material.
Well, he does anyway, doesn't he?
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's mostly Charlie that does the writing.
Oh, Pete, 72 seasons was shit.
Going back downstairs.
You just had you just had to beat your tea. You just had to go there.
Yeah, don't mention Matalaka, please.
Oof, it's a bit hazy.
Oh, that's a cloudy.
Yeah, it's a bit cloudy.
That must be the grapefruit and the pineapple.
Could be the mango.
I've definitely tasted better.
Is that the Megadeth one?
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%, Pete. 100%.
Totally agree. Totally.
Just one of my favourite albums still of all time is Justice for All. Controversial one, I know, being a bass player, but the writing on it is just beautiful.
And Justice for Jason.
Yeah.
After 92, it went to shit. I'm sorry, but
yep. I mean, for a thrash band, that was actually more of a prog album.
Yeah, and I like
The
prog.
time signatures were just bonkers, man.
Yeah.
It really was a fantastic bit of writing on that album. Master of Puppets, that is a close second for me for best Metallica album. I don't know, for some reason, Injustice has always had a
Master
special place in my heart.
I just prefer those early albums before they lost their way.
Earlier albums were the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then Metallica sold out and just went for money.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking released Load and Reload, and it were like, what the fuck?
Before they turned into the status quo of the metal world.
I mean, fuck, I'll still say to this day, Load and Reload are just fucking art student music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can honestly say,
I would kind of agree with you there, Pete, about it being the best album ever made. Well, I don't know if you meant best Metallica album ever made or just generally best album ever made. For me, best album ever made now, these guys know what I'm going to say. Igor, Amen. Absolute fucking genius in all aspects. Composition, performance, production is just, it is a masterclass.
I wouldn't go that far, Pete. Personally, I wouldn't go that far. I think there's a few other albums that
it's like a lot of things, isn't it?
But it's personal opinion.
That's what I say. It's personal taste. Like with beer and
yes,
it's all
nice one.
Taste.
Igor, the stuff they're doing is just.
I mean that Igor album that I got a few weeks back. That's a good album.
Is that the new one? Amen.
The new one, yeah.
Honestly, if none of you guys have heard this album, and you like metal, I strongly advise you go listen to this album. Trust me, it is bonkers, but in the best way possible. It has, and if I was to tell you right now, the genres that it's comprised of, you'll turn your nose up at it. So I'm not going to tell you the genres.
No,
just listen to it.
Just listen to it.
Because I know for a fact I've mentioned the type of genres that they've blended on their stuff, and people have disregarded and not listened to them for that very reason, because they've heard me mention a specific genre in the genres that they touch upon on their various albums, and they've went, it's not all metal then. It is absolute fucking genius of the highest order.
I know somebody who won't listen to Igor album because it's not metalcore.
I've tried, dude. I have tried. I have tried getting them.
Well,
the new album.
I've suggested a few months to him, but
I mean, I loved the last album they had out before Amen, Spirituality and Distortion. I honestly did not think they were going to top that album, because they had two vocalists on that last album who have been with the band for many years now. Law, Le Pleninek, and can never remember the other guy's name. Let's just call him Bob, right? Because I can't remember his name. But anyway, these two both left at the same time, and they were, as far as I was concerned, part of the Igor sound. So when I heard they were recording a new album and they had two new vocalists, I thought, I was kind of worried about how it was going to sound. I actually think they're better than the original two vocalists. I really do think that they are better. Especially JB LaBelle. He is an incredible vocalist. It sounded like Cox.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did sound like COC cock and sounded like Cox. Nice, Bill. I see what you did there.
I got carried away again this week. I bought two. Well, I've ordered 2 albums, but I got one through this week, which was Porcupine Tree, which is the producer, Steve Wilson.
Yep.
He's an incredible
I got
producer
his
as well.
5-part album, his Porcupine Tree album.
Porcupine Tree, you're fantastic, man.
Yeah, he's the Blank Planet album.
Are they not actually recording a new album right now?
He's doing one at the minute. Honestly, the
Porcupine Tree, I mean.
The atmospherics in that album. Holy fucking shit. You've got to have it on either good stereo or good headphones, but the atmospherics in it.
Oh, let's check them out, Pete.
And it goes from like this proggy, almost classical, neoclassical shit.
Yeah.
Straight into a fucking metal fucking beat, a riff in it that's really fucking thunderous. It just reminded me of Igor, some of it. It was like real. The editing on it, the production is on a different planet.
I'll check. I have actually added them now, Solosky, on my Spotify. I'm going to check them out later. But yeah, the thing, another thing that worried me, other than the vocalists, the 2 vocalists that Igor leaving, was the drummer as well, Sylvain Bouvier.
Yeah,
that guy is incredible.
Yeah,
and he left the band, and they got this other guy, this new guy in, Remy Safano, or I think his name is, or Serfano. Yeah, Remy Safano. And I thought, nobody's going to be as good as Sylvain. And this guy's bloody good, man. It pretty much is a brand new band. But yeah, the thing about, I keep going on about them every time somebody mentions good metal. Doesn't matter what type of metal you're into, there is something for you in every Igor track.
definitely.
Every track, because they just have so many different soundscapes in every track. It just works somehow. I don't know. The guy that writes for that does all of the writing, or used to do all of the writing, because it's actually Gautier and Martin that do the writing now. But it used to be just Gautier. He was Igor, that was his DJ name as well. But it was like, it used to be like, I don't know, it was weird. There was a lot of EDM, but now it draws on so many different things.
Yeah,
he's synesthetic, so he's got a completely different perception of sound.
Bit like Ministry, isn't it? Because they started off as more of a electronic band.
Yeah.
See, Gautier is a metalhead originally. Because the band that got him into music was Cannibal Corpse, and he's still a huge Cannibal Corpse fan. And he started getting into a lot of classical as well. Oh, Martin. Martin. Oh, on that note, I'm going to go shit.
Look, at least he's not mentioned the Megatron yet.
No, he hasn't said
I'll be
anything.
fine.
He hasn't said anything about the mighty Megatron.
The mighty Megatron.
Mind you,
The mighty 4'9" Megatron.
The mighty Megatron hasn't done fuck all this week, has it? Well, we haven't done fuck all for about 2 months.
I've unsubscribed. Fuck him. Pete, you can't expect him to remember everything.
I'm sure Pete, they will. I'm sure Block Bay will come out with something knowing ministry.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Al's got something going round in his head.
Yeah.
What that thing is?
Nobody knows.
So do we really want to know?
He's a bit of a strange old character, isn't he?
Although, but at Hellfest they did last year, one of European festivals they did last year, I did see them doing a Jesus Built My Hot Rod. That sounded good live.
It is a good track. It's just so overplayed now.
That's the only thing we. Especially with Lamb of God covering it as well.
It is a great song.
It is. Yes, I did see your response to that, Martin.
I don't think that Aidan will be doing a show. I don't think he'll do one.
That's fair enough, Pete. I think some people they're an acquired taste.
Oh yeah, they're either a band you like or you sort of hate. He's definitely one of them characters that's a bit difficult to get on with, I think.
Yeah. He's, shall we say, he's definitely a bit out there.
I do like him.
And that's without the drugs.
I think he was better when he was doing heroin. I really did.
I don't think he's been relevant for a while, Martin. Bollocks.
True.
Yeah.
True, Block. I was listening to fucking old bands the other night. I was listening to Stone Temple Pilots.
Dude, so have I. What the fuck?
That were a band I never really got into.
They did some fucking good tracks, some really good albums, mate.
Seriously, man. There.
I mean,
See Rob DeLeo and his brother as writers. Holy shit, man.
I mean, the lead singer, what a fucking voice that guy
Scott
had.
Weiland.
Scott Weiland. I mean, he was a fucked up individual.
Oh yeah,
He was.
Real fucked up. Various reasons for that, but
Yep. He suffered abuse when he was younger, though.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I do know why. It's because I got that acoustic. I started listening to more Stone Temple Pilots.
could be worse. You could have been listening to a load of Creed.
I was listening to Pearl Jam as well.
Ooh.
Oh, who are you, man?
Well, Pearl Jam have done some good tracks over the years.
Odd tracks of theirs alive, but it was another band I never really got into.
Fantastic musicians, but fucking Eddie Vedder, pretentious wank.
Velvet Revolver were a brilliant band.
That wasn't them I was thinking of, Velvet Revolver, yeah.
But Scott wasn't really...
Ugh.
Oh, Volbeat, oh, Jesus.
No.
Just
No,
no, Pete.
please, no.
I agree, Pete.
I mean, I know we're pretty low to the gutter, and Pete's just taking us even
There's no
deeper
need
than
for
the
that.
gutter.
There's
Yeah,
no need, Pete.
and that's without beer.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Lars Ulrich doing a solo album.
Lars
No
Ulrich
chance.
trying to keep a fucking 4/4 beat.
Lars Ulrich doing his solo album. I mean, he'd be arguing with himself.
He does anyway.
Yeah, the guy they've got in vocals now, Block, he's actually really fucking good. He's no Scott Weiland, but he's got a similar range.
Scott was sort of, well, he was unique.
Mm.
I think a lot of people would probably say thank fuck for, because I could imagine him being an awkward bastard.
Yeah, he came from a death metal background, Pete, before they started Volbeat. I was kind of hoping that Rob Caggiano, when he left Volbeat, was going to go back to Anthrax, but yeah.
Nah, I went into more of the production side, didn't he?
Yep.
Talking of shit bands, Gary's not turned up tonight.
Shh. He might be stacking shelves.
Get him talking about his favourite albums and ABBA. Shut up.
Nice one, Block.
Oh, fucking broski beat.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Nobody can sing Diamond.
Bass are fucking solid, man. I'm with you there, Pete. They are good, man. They don't have enough of a following right now, man. It's criminal.
And don't mention Battle Beast, otherwise Bill will need a few minutes to himself.
Whoa. He'll get all excited again.
Although I think aren't they getting a new lead vocalist?
Nah, Martin, that's exactly why I hate Volbeat, is the country vibe. I hate country with a passion. Hate it.
That's more Tyler's type of thing.
Country music is just attempting to whine
Whoa,
in tune.
No, Tyler listens to all type of music, country and western.
What we're really saying here is if you go on Tyler's list of music, he has no taste whatsoever.
No. He's got country, western, Little Wayne, Five Finger Death Punch.
You missed out the
And
big
Stickleback.
Yeah. God, can you imagine being stuck in his car for a road trip?
Well done, Pete. Well done.
Good lad.
Can you imagine being stuck with Tyler on a road trip with his playlist?
Oh,
I'd rather not.
There would be a murder somewhere along that road trip, I'm telling you.
yeah, if it wasn't Tyler, it'd be the sound system that would get
I'm going to
murdered.
be working from home this week because there'd be a murder.
I would be the first person to manage to insert Tyler into his CD player.
Sideways.
Oh, God. The worst playlist ever. Oh, God.
It's called Tyler's Playlist.
Just ask Tyler for a playlist and you've got the worst one ever.
Yeah. He's definitely not a tribute. He's definitely the worst one ever.
Not forgetting a bit of Green Day, a bit of Offspring.
Papa Roach.
Hey. The first 3 Green Day albums were actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but he's only listened to modern Green Day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's only listened to everything from American Idiot onwards.
He thought that was about him.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yes, Bill. Yes.
I like his style, Bill.
Yep. They did that, Pete. They did.
That says a lot about Green Day, doesn't it?
They made a lot of people stay away from various events.
They only did. Oh, totally. I'm totally with you there, Martin. I'm a huge Rancid fan.
Yeah, I'd choose Rancid.
Massive fucking Rancid fan.
Yeah. Fucking brilliant band.
The last good Green Day album though was Nimrod.
I think I was telling Matt over
Yeah,
there.
they're crap now, Pete. They're crap now.
What I watched to be the Sex Pistols with Frank Carter, and I literally got to end the first song like, no, I can't watch any more of this.
He's a good singer.
He's a good singer doing his own stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, he was trying to be too much like John Lydon.
Johnny. That's exactly what John Lydon said. That's exactly what John Lydon said. He didn't mind anybody else taking. He says he wouldn't have done it even if he was offered, but he didn't like the fact that he was trying to sound just like him. Operation Ivy, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, Operation Ivy was good.
Operation Ivy, Swinging Utters. Yeah. Oh, I love a bit of punk, Pete.
I don't mind a bit of punk.
I was more into punk than metal for a good 20 years.
That's probably why you don't like Rancid, Pete.
Yeah.
If you don't like punk, then it kind of...
The mistake that a lot of people make with Rancid is they hear Tim Armstrong's vocals and immediately assume the guy can't sing. But he's clever because it works. It really works for their sound. Just the same as Shane McGowan's vocals. You just heard a quick clip of the Pogues. You would go, holy shit, that guy sounds awful. But then you listen to a full song and you hear the mood that they're trying to convey and the feel, and you're like, no, that's actually genius.
The Pogues always sounded like some pisshead had got up on stage and started trying to sing.
Yeah. They're just having fun.
I mean, in a way, they had. It was a piss head trying to sing. It's shame being shame.
Yeah, but Block, definitely do it. Get some Cathedral on Block.
Oh, God.
Block dancing naked to Midnight Mountain. Or Which Finds You General.
I never liked Cathedral. I remember buying Cathedral's very first album, and I actually put it on 78 because I thought it was just way too slow, and it actually sounded better in 78 than it did at actual speed.
Well, the thing is, I went to see Cathedral before I even heard the first album, and they were supporting Morbid Angel. Well, that definitely were polar opposites.
Yep.
I think second band on bill were it Sadus that tour. I think it might have been Sadus.
Sadus were fucking phenomenal, man. I wish that band had have kept going, but I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because otherwise we wouldn't have Steve DiGiorgio with Testament now.
Yeah.
And we would never have seen Steve DiGiorgio with Death if Sadus hadn't a split.
Yeah.
But Sadus were fucking phenomenal. Their production was god awful, but that was part of the charm of the band.
Yeah.
But then again,
really
back in
raw
80s,
garage feel.
Most production was shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete, we've all been fucking pissed and stoned to Midnight Mountain.
Transplants were good. The first album, at least, was decent.
I don't like Travis Barker.
Me neither. He's a tit.
I think he is an arrogant little fucking wankstain. And he's got worse with age.
I just don't like any of fucking Blink-182. They're all tits.
That's another one of Tyler's favourite bands.
Why does that not
I've never liked Blink-182. Never liked them.
They were just nauseating.
Yeah. But then you'd fucking, when MTV actually sort of played music, you'd switch MTV on and that's all you'd see, fucking Blink-182. Like,
or Sum 41.
That stupid video in the fucking air, like the hangar or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. MTV killing music.
Since 1981.
Yeah. Tell you what else I've been listening to is Celtic Frost.
I used to like them back in the day.
Yep.
You like Celtic Frost?
Oh, Pete. Preaching to the choir there, man. I'm about to turn 50 in 3 months' time. Less than 3 months' time.
Oh, you're only a fucking puppy yet. You're very vocals. See, at least I only need fucking readers.
I can see perfectly.
Many happy returns, Pete.
Oh, happy birthday, dude.
Some bit of a kid coming on here.
I know.
Fucking youngsters.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Fucking whippersnapper. Fucking 47.
Each young'uns.
I'm all right. Well, me and you are all right, Matt. We're only as young as the women we're feeling. No, Pete, that's what Tyler would say.
Jesus, Pete. Well done.
Oh, I know that feeling, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
one of those days today.
like I did this week.
But Jesus.
Bollocks.
It's that dodgy beer you're drinking that's doing that.
It is fucking
Hey.
dodgy.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me there, mate.
Oh, no. I've got nothing against a bit of San Michael.
No, Martin, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'm about to turn 50, dude.
He's just trying to rub you up since he's taking piss at you with anthrax.
Mm. Lisa, I can probably top that. When I was 37, I was actually seeing a 19-year-old.
Oof.
Oof.
Don't let a certain ex-vape review from Manchester let you say that.
Hey, it's legal.
But we know that.
The one he was seeing definitely wasn't.
He wasn't, no.
And in here, I'm still in my 20s, all right?
In there, yeah. The rest of your body says fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. See, Bill's with me on this. Nice one, Bill. Much respect to you, sir.
Hold on, Bill. Did the 19-year-old know?
Did she happen to be a nurse?
Hold on, I'm just.
And was he was actually seeing her, or he thought he was seeing her and it was just his nurse?
Bill's gone quiet. He's just trying to work it out without getting himself in shit.
He's getting hammock sound. You say that now, Bill. But is there any evidence?
I'm just be careful with the evidence because just look what's happened in America.
Now, 79, Pete.
What, that's your age?
Fucking has done this week. Fucking working that. I feel like it.
It was almost half my age. Like, yeah. I don't care though. She was gorgeous.
No, I'm not saying it.
It was a girl I worked with.
Oh, work romance.
Mm-hmm. Office romance. Didn't last long. Because I had my breakdown while I was seeing her.
You know.
That kind of did put the kibosh on it, you know.
Well, what I was just about to say.
Ours. Biscuits.
There's just no need for that at all. At least you're not doing air biscuits.
Mm.
You're not doing a Mike.
Yeah, I suppose Mike's not about tonight, does he?
Not seen it for a while, have we? Not in this show, anyway.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
See, you don't need a voice to get rid of someone, Bill. There's the universal fucking sign language for fuck off. Oh, that as well, yeah. Although you do that anywhere outside of the UK and they're going to go, yeah, peace to you too. Oh, no, that's not peace.
No.
That's peace in the UK. That's fuck off.
Well, we were on about this other day, weren't we? In his private little chat. Americans can say fuck and cunt, but they just can't say it as good as us. At least we say it with conviction.
Yep.
If you're going to say fuck and cunt, it's got to be with conviction.
I can't say cunt. I can't say twat because they get confused. They just don't say. There's got to be a certain amount of menace behind.
Absolutely.
You've got to have, if you're saying the C word, you've got to have that hard T on the end of it.
Yep.
If you're angry at someone, you're really, really trying to offend them, it's got to have the hard T. If it has a soft T, that's a term of endearment. That's a friend. Like, how's it going, you cunt?
Yeah.
Hey? Whereas, how's it going, you cunt? That's aggressive. That's aggressive. That's you should be offended right now.
And then to emphasise it, you add the word fuck in front of it.
Yeah.
Now that you fucking cunt.
I am.
Now that you
But
fucking
you see,
cunt.
you used the soft E there.
Yeah, but that's when you're being friendly, when it's a soft tea.
Oh, in Canada, they're so anything like worse than the word crap, and they're offended. They're just
but the Pete will back me up on this. They can't even say guitar in Canada. It's got to be guitar.
That reminds me, talking like that, we haven't seen Brian for a while.
I need to get hold of him. We need to get Brian on one weekend.
How dare you, Lisa?
Oh.
Stevie Nicks.
More people have chatted and that name disappears from the fucking chat.
Well, I could just leave it up on screen.
Bastard.
I resemble that
Fuck
remark.
off, Pete. Fuck off, Pete.
She had an amazing voice.
She did not have an amazing voice. She has an amazing voice like fucking people outside of Scotland love bagpipes. Fuck off, Pete.
Stevie Nicks and throat goat.
Igor does Stevie Nicks songs.
That's the day I stopped listening and say that they are the worst band on the planet.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's just my point, Lisa. You're just.
I mean, Anthrax are always doing covers of songs. Maybe they could do a cover album of Stevie Nicks tracks.
Maybe they can do it their way.
Get Dave in on to do the vocals.
Oh, please no.
Oh, fuck's sake. No, Stevie Nicks is the embodiment of. That's how I would imagine Satan sounds. You know,
I do not
Satan
sound
just
like that.
opens his mouth and Stevie Nicks' voice comes out.
I do not sound like Stevie Nicks at all.
No, you're not Satan. My father is Satan. My progenitor is Satan.
Let's be honest, there was only one good Fleetwood Mac, and he was Peter Green. After that, Fleetwood Mac took a drastic nosedive.
Now, I've said this before, I don't have a problem with Fleetwood Mac post Peter Green era, because I think Christine McVie actually had a gorgeous voice. Stevie Nicks, however, who the fuck told her that she was good at singing?
The same person who thought Lindsey Buckingham was good for the band. Lindsey Buckingham is a prize fucking knob.
Yep. So's Mick Fleetwood for getting that fucking shower of bastards in the fucking band.
You had Peter Green, and it went from Peter Green to that. Talk about it fell off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
See, it all went to shit when Mick Fleetwood moved to America and took all the American drugs. It just all went to shit then.
Yeah, it went to shit when they started doing more coke.
Yep. When they were just smoking weed, they were good.
Oh, dry cake. Dry cake. Well, your cake got to be moist.
Yeah, nobody likes dry cake.
No.
It's got to be moist.
Yeah.
Pete, I could go on about my hatred for Stevie Nicks. I could go on.
Pete, we could get an 8-hour show out of that.
Yeah.
Easily.
You would get a string of profanities that was almost poetry.
Oh, yes.
Don't get me started. I've already done one saying Anthrax apparently doing a new album.
Hold on, Block. None of us speak German. There could be a slight hiccup here.
Well, we just get Rammstein to translate it.
I don't know. Actually,
kann ich die Badezimmer benutzen?
No need
Ich
for that.
liebe dich. Still sounds aggressive.
We certainly do, Martin.
Wie geht's? Yeah, we have already established that. Yep.
That's why there's so many German death metal bands.
no, what you should do is put a Bluetooth speaker in the bedroom where we're stopping and then secretly play at very low volume Stevie Nicks.
You're just proving one thing here, Matt, and that is that you are fucking evil.
I know.
That's why I keep coming here.
I don't have to try. It just comes naturally.
How did I pronounce that? German accent. See, I don't know if you've heard me saying this before, Block, but I actually had a German girlfriend years ago. And
he was the
she
bitch.
told me in German that she loved me, and I got scared.
And when she said, up the ass, She meant his, not hers.
She was a bit of a freak.
Well, she was German. What do you expect?
In a good way. I'm not saying any more, but she was a bit of a freak. That's all I'm saying.
I was said that no kink shaming.
No.
No. There's absolutely no wrong with a bit of freakiness.
I draw a line at pegging. No, I'm sorry.
I draw the line.
That's not what she said.
He didn't have a choice.
No.
Exactly, Pete. That's what she said, and I got scared. I love Electric Callboy as well, Pete. I am actually working on 2 Electric Callboy covers right now, and these guys have heard them.
Why did I just hear, oh, I love Cool Boys? I missed out the electric bit, and my head just went straight to Cool Boys.
Electric Callboy are just... I hated them the first time I heard them. I miss it because I didn't get them at the time. I get them now. They're just fun.
This is it. I think only bits I've heard of them is the stuff that you've played to us.
Oh, Pete,
They're a lot of fun.
Kink shaming ain't gonna... Nah.
But the thing is, they actually are extremely fucking talented guys, though.
See, Pete, what you don't know is Matt used to do another show, and he wanted to do a show on kinks, but the shall we say the main host of the show really didn't want to do it.
He got very, very scared because he knew
very scared, very embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
And for the Geordie, you think he won't get embarrassed?
Oh, he did.
Mind you, to say he was a Geordie, he didn't know what
man.
A bottle of dog was.
No, he didn't. And he never drank it. Which is...
That's fucking heathen. That's a heathen. Up that way. Well...
Oh, yeah, I see what you meant then.
Yeah.
Like, don't you call me a clueless moron? Moron, definitely. Clueless. I suppose you got a point, actually.
That's maybe why certain person didn't want to touch the subject.
Well,
but the thing is, though, there's nothing wrong with kinks until the kinks are wrong.
Yeah.
It was
in a moral sense.
It was me that came
There's
up
nothing
with
wrong with kinks unless they are immoral.
It's like we've always said, and what me and Lisa have said. There's nothing wrong with doing stuff that's, if you will, a bit out of the ordinary, so long as it's legal and it's between 2 consenting adults.
Precisely.
Or 3 if you're into that sort of thing. But
funny story about that. Funny story. And I used to be very, very naive. Even in my punk days, I was quite naive.
Fuck off.
Pulled this woman, and she was stunning. She was like pink.
Exactly.
She was a punk, right? Stunning. So we're back at a party at my friend's house, and she's sitting on my lap on my right knee. And she whispers into my ear. She whispered into my ear, "You're coming home with me." And I'm like, turned into one of my mates, and I'm like, and he knew what I meant by that. Then her best friend, who was a twin, comes over. Not her twin, but was a twin.
Yeah.
And I'd actually tried to fire into the twin sister beforehand. But it wasn't successful. But her friend, her best friend, comes over, sits on her lap while she's sitting on my lap. And the girl that I pulled whispered into my ear, my friend's going to come back with us. And I'm like, no, I didn't do that, Lee. This is where my naivety comes into it. Because I immediately thought, oh, she's trying to pull the third wheel thing. She's not into it anymore. And it wasn't until I was explaining this to my friends, like a good couple of years later, they're like, they all went,
Yeah.
fuck's sake,
no.
G. They're like, fuck's sake, G. And I'm like, what? What? What did I do? And they're like, just repeat what you said there and think about it.
No, it's not what you did.
She's
It's
already
what you
sitting in
didn't
your
do.
knee. She comes over, sits on her knee, whispers into her ear, and then she tells you that she's coming back with the both of you. And I'm like, no, no. And I'm like, That was my only ever offer of that. Don't know if it's my thing or not. I'll never know. Exactly, Lisa. Like now, I'm nowhere near like that now. Like I got that fucking.
That's what you get hanging about with fucking reprobates like us.
The joke
Fuck's
was, when
sake,
we were going
man.
to do that show on the Misfits, we were going to do it, and dipshit went off his head about it, and he did go off his head about it.
Mm-hmm.
I came up with the idea. The person who was supporting it and wanting to do it and was well up for doing it was Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny was well up for doing it. She thought it'd be hilarious, just for the bit of
I
a
remember.
comical way. Jenny was well up for it, and he was like, "No, I'm not. We might offend people."
And
How? How is that going to offend anyone?
they either join in the chat or they don't.
If somebody says, "Oh no, I wouldn't do that," okay, well, fair dues.
End of the day, everybody's got a kink, no matter what it is.
Yeah. The thing is, though, Martin, the thing that really fucking pissed me off about that after the fact, after realising what I'd done then, is that I had actually tried to fire into this girl's twin sister, identical twin sister, and
Pete, I've got
was
one word
not
for that.
successful.
It's called bollocks.
Had the opportunity.
Yeah, we all
Pete,
believe
you're as fucking innocent as I am.
See, I was back then. I was very, very innocent.
Well, we know
Which
that,
is kind of
Martin.
funny because I was a punk.
Martin, he proved himself for what he was. End of.
Yeah.
Simple way of putting it.
Now there's nothing innocent about me.
Well, this is true.
We fucking know that.
You want to see the emails?
Just don't look at my search history, please.
Yeah, you might not want to look at my search history. See, that's more like it.
Oh, that's better. Bit of Murphy's.
Oh no,
Oh.
no, this is. Oh no,
Well, in block. Respect.
nice one. No, this is a mint crunch stout,
Different.
a chocolate honeycomb stout.
See, you can't do that here in the UK now, Pete. we're blocked from all sites now.
Unless you're using a VPN.
No, even with VPNs, you still can't go on in the UK.
There are other things you can use.
I wouldn't know
Allegedly.
because I don't do that thing.
Allegedly. I've not tried it.
Only for research purposes only.
Yes.
For science. For science.
For
Yeah.
science.
Science. Backup copies of DVDs for backup purposes.
Hard copies, you might say.
Hard, oh, they were hard.
Where is that hard drive?
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
See what I mean, Pete? Yep. There you go.
Allegedly, the Tor browser works quite well.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's a punchline and a half, Pete. Nice.
The question is, this wedding in Wales, was the bride a sheep?
Yeah, we should call Barbara. After that last album, Lisa, it's no to Megadeth from now on. I'm glad that's the last album.
Correct. Yeah. I don't think we'll bother with that Mega Duff beer again. This is nice, though.
Depends where you use it, Block. If you know how to use it, it's safe.
Nice, steady 6% and all that. Be no good for Gary. He'd be on his ass.
No, see, here, Pete, the only thing stiff right now is the upper lips.
Speak for your fucking self.
Well, I've been drinking tonight, okay? I may be slightly flaccid. Sorry.
Oh, black sheep. Maybe as much black sheep as you want. Fucking love that stuff.
We're back to sheep again.
Yep.
I was just thinking that. Nope. No, Pete. Only with a really decent VPN,
verification.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Technically, yes, as Lee said, technically, yes, you still can, but you have to provide photographic ID online. You have to submit your photographic ID.
I'll let Martin say. I'm going to say it, but Martin said it for me.
Fuck you, man. Take your doctor hat cap off, for fuck's sake. Oh, you can still get dick pics for free. Just fucking text any bloke and tell them that you're fucking female and you'll get a dick pic right away. Here. Weird fucking change of subject, but just cause you brought up a pic there, right? I was using these Tortex fucking sharps, right? This one isn't sharp because it's been abused. Yep. I was using these ones, right? Which is the 0.7.
Yeah.
Well, nice. Nice. But I had these and I never actually used them. Eurogrips. And they're only 0.6. These things are fucking amazing, man.
I think
it was bound to get out in the end, Bill. Talking of dick pics, I'm off for a week.
an extermination break.
Extermination break, yep.
Well, these are used. The
Jazz 3s.
no,
They look like them.
They look like them, and they've got that grippy texture to them as well.
Yeah. Because I
but
used these for a long while. I don't even know what they're called.
But it's
Fine grip.
no, it's a guy. I think he's got an Amazon store. He's called Dan's Guitar Picks.
Right.
I've seen him at a few shows as well. And I think these are about £1 But one of these lasts for absolutely fucking ages.
Yeah. See, I used to love these, the Dunlop Prime grips.
Yeah.
They do not fucking move
I mean,
at all.
I mean, I've still got
But
a few
those
of these.
Duragrip ones, they hardly move as well.
Yeah.
They
Well,
are really
I was using them for a while. Was that wild ones?
What's the other
I
one?
mean, there's no actual grip on them, but they don't slip out your hand either.
Yeah. I used to swear by these.
They're Dunlop.
I used to swear by these. The Dava picks. Dava Reds.
Yeah.
They're nice. But the only thing about them is, I mean, they're sharp, but they are thick as fuck.
Yeah. Well,
They just wreck strings, man.
Yeah. Well, I did try these on guitar, but I actually prefer them on bass as these chicken picks.
Picks?
Chicken picks.
Oh, well.
Calm yourself down. I think, what's that one? I think that's a 2mm.
Yeah, how's that for a segue, Lisa?
No, sorry. That one, that's a 3.5mm.
It's bigger than that.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I thought it was on about dick pics still.
Now we've moved on from that.
Nice one, Peter. Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, see, but if it's bass, I like anything above 1mm.
Yeah.
It's different for bass, but even in bass now, because I was watching, been watching a lot of stuff about like bass tone and stuff like that. In the modern metal, a kind of modern metal bass tone, if you want a really nice clanky bass, a lot of bass players have started using thinner picks, and they're just, don't laugh, following through as they attack the string. Right? Not as in like, oh, I just shit myself. Like the action of the strum, do you know what I mean?
It's the brown sound.
The only thing is, I'm very heavy-handed, so
But that's it. I
need to try and adapt the way I'm strumming now.
I've still got a few of them chicken picks left.
Enough bass can cause you to shit yourself.
Even on bass. I must have been using that for that chicken pick. I think I've had that well above 12 months.
Yeah, that's the thing. Block. I've played over the years because I played loads of different genres. I played like indie rock, blues, punk, metal, folk. Played a whole fucking range of genres, so like, I can play with my fingers. Like I would play with I play bass with my fingers for the blues more often than not, but I prefer the tone of a pick, and I think I find you get more of an attack.
Yeah,
you get more attack with a pick, especially with punk or punk stuff. I think using a pick,
especially for recording, I think you get more of a consistent sound as well with the pick.
If you use the Christian Cola,
Reason why I
you get
use
more
picks,
dangle
I think
with a
it's
pick.
Yeah, I think it's because with me being a guitar player, I'm just used to using a pick, even on bass. I've tried doing finger picking, but I just can't get into it.
More often than not, it is picks I'll use though.
But same with a lot of things. I mean, guitar picks, down to personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've always used thicker picks, sort of like 0.8s, the mills. I mean, these ones I've got from these Dan ones.
They're actually really nice for
These
bass.
last for ages.
The Tortex Sharps, they're really nice for bass because they're quite wide at the top.
Yeah.
And narrow,
The bass.
very narrow at the bottom. I mean, they are sharp. Those prime grips by Dunlop are good for bass as well.
Not in there. I don't know where the bass pick is.
I used to use quite a few years, I used I think it was Tortex that made them as well, the triangle bass picks.
Yeah,
were
that's the one I use. Sort of like
about that size.
Quite a thick one.
Yeah. Try the Sharps for bass block. They are nice.
I'm sure these ones are about mil thick. Yes. These ones I've got from Dan's guitar stores, but like I say, that I find they're really good because they've got that textured to them, so they're not slipping out your hand.
Yep. I'm going to try those Dura grips for the bass as well, though.
Yeah. I mean, for guitar, I think I prefer thicker picks being mainly a rhythm player that just does a bit of lead.
See, I kind of depends. Like again, depends what I'm playing. Because if I'm trying to get a nice hug, I like a bit of the scrapiness in the tone. Yeah. So I'll play more with more of the side of the pick as well. Yeah. Rather than just straight.
Yeah, I sort of tend to have mine a bit angled.
Yeah. But with the heavier picks, you can't, That's why I stopped using those Dava ones, because they're just way too thick. Even if you use the side of the pick.
But like I said, that one I've been using that for months, and that's still quite a sharp edge to it.
Yeah.
As you can see from grip, it's been well used.
Yeah.
This is it, Pete. We get set in his ways.
I don't know. I just I'm
yeah, but you're not old enough, Pete. You're not even 47 yet. Not till Wednesday, so you're not old.
Yeah, it is personal preference as well, Martin. But I don't know. Because I'm trying to get certain tones now, because I'm getting more into the mixing and production side. I'm trying different techniques as well now. Like even my hand placement when I'm playing guitar. I'm moving, like I used to be I would always rest with this part of my hand on the bridge. Now I've kind of moved it forward a bit. For that, people know what I mean. You get more of that anthrax hug.
Yeah.
You move your hand further down from the bridge.
Well, that song I've got coming out this week, these are sort of more mixing techniques. There's quite a few things I've done sort of really differently to what I've done in past. So that's why I'm going to do. I'm going to do some mixing videos, but I'm going to break it rather than just do one long hour-long fucking mix breakdown. Sort of break it into 4 or 5 different videos and just sort of do it on 4 or 5 different days. But what I've done up bass, so you might be interested in what I've done up bass to get that overall bass tone.
For a while there, I was using 3 separate tracks for my bass tone.
Well,
I've managed to narrow it down to 2 though, and still get a very similar result to what I used to with
on this new track that's coming up. I'm saying I usually sort of use 2 tracks. I've actually used 4 bass tracks on this one.
Jesus.
But one's really, really long down in the mix. But I'll explain all that when I do some videos on it. It's sort of like, if I remember rightly, it's sort of a bit like a Andy Wallace technique.
Again, depends on the genre, on the type of metal that I'm playing as well. I'll still maybe use at least 3 bass tracks, because what I've started doing is I'll have one is like the main tone.
Yep.
Another track is all of my subs, all of the low end, and then the last track is all of the higher end. But for the subs, for certain types of the metal, what I've been doing is I've been duplicating that low end track, and I've used, I think it's Buster Odahome.
Yep.
He uses a technique using the Gojira X by Neural DSP.
Yeah.
And what he does is for the low end track, he'll duplicate it and he'll keep the same tone that's on that low end. Let's say for talking sakes, he's using, or I'm using Parallax, because I use Parallax X almost all the time in my bass. So I'll duplicate the low end track that still has Parallax on it, but what I'll do is I'll stick Gojira X on it. I'll put a low pass to 250 hertz, and then take everything off of the Gojira X, drop you can do a pitch shift it down by a whole octave.
Yep.
And then in the EQ section, you turn every band down except for the, 60 and 120. You just keep them exactly where they are, mid. Everything else you drop. So that just becomes like, it's inaudible what comes out of that low end, but it just when you blend it in, it just gives it a really nice, consistent rumble.
Yeah.
And then for the high end, you duplicate that. Again, you keep whatever you're using, and then you pitch shift it up an octave and have a high pass above 500.
Before I go on, but yeah, I have used Tonex on a couple of tracks here and there. I need to sort of really dive down deep into it, and then I'll get some videos done on it. Because I have got some third-party profiles that I want to do on it as well. But yeah, one of these Andy Wallace techniques, try it out. Basically, all you do is have the bass DI, put a flanger on it, a bit of EQ, but you have it as a stereo track, and you just pan it out. I think it's about 40% either side, just to give you your bass just a tiny bit of width. But it's like really low down in the mix.
Tonex is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is. It's phenomenal. If you buy that pedal, you get every fucking amp that you can think of. Yeah. Just using because if you go to the online library, I mean, you can buy amps. You can buy amps, but I mean, if you go into the online library, people are putting the stuff up for free.
Yeah, there's a lot of people stuff. Because I'm still in Bobby's online community. One of the guys gave me an idea last week about doing an amp profile of me valve state.
Mm-hmm.
So I might do that. Although it does mean me getting hold of a reamp box, because I've not got a reamp box at the minute. But I have been looking at that Palmer. There's a Palmer reamp box for about. It's not too bad actually. It's about 75 quid, 76 quid, which I don't think is bad for a reamp box.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes out like.
No, I used to use the Tonex for everything, but for my own stuff just now, I'm in the middle of writing my own stuff just now, and I've actually settled on. I was messing about with blending two different amp tones. One was slightly more low endy,
Yeah,
and more low mids, and then the other one I would have another one that kind of complemented that and had more high end and more mids, and then just find a good blend of the two and use different mic positioning and whatnot in the software. But I ended up settling on two different Joe Duplantier amps and the Gojira X, and just blending the two of them. It's really fucking nice, man.
On that song I've got coming up this week, like I said, there's 4 bass tracks. 2 of them are quite clanky. I won't use. I've not done a review on it yet, but I will do shortly. It's a, if you will, like a bass sort of preamp pedal / pedal. You can either use it with an amp sim or without. And then the other technique, same again, you're just using that bass DI, but you put in a sort of multi-band exciter, just to sort of raise that sort of clanky mid-range up.
Yeah.
And I think the third track I just used for that sort of low mids, an amp sim of the Ampeg.
You just get a new sub there.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, it was actually, I can't remember who it was that I wonder if it was Scott, actually. I think it was one of Scott's last guitar tone videos. He was talking about mixing just two different amp tones. One you use as more of your lows and low mids with a bit of the mid tone as well, and then the other one you use more of the opposite. It's more of your high end, more of the mids, and very little of the low mids, and you just find that nice blend of the two.
Balance, yeah. Yeah, that similar sort of thing what I've done on that track. That the main tone is the one that I showed you a couple of weeks back. And then I blended it with, I think that is actually one of Scott's death metal presets.
No worries, Pete. It's good to talk.
Right,
good to see you again. Man.
It's great. No, it's always good to have you on. We'll get you on stream sometime, dude. It's always a good laugh when we get you on.
Now what you need to do is not a 2-channel mix, but do one in Atmos. I've been looking at this, the Atmos mixing, and it's all 2-channel.
Yeah.
To start with. But when the best person to look at is Steve Wilson, because that's
Steve Wilson. Devin Townsend uses Atmos as well now.
Them two masters at it, really are, for music. And it's quite interesting the way they do it, because everything is recorded in 2-channel.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, Pete.
So this thing of people thinking that they need to have full Dolby Atmos to actually listen to an Atmos mix is complete bullshit.
Of course it is.
Which is what I tried saying to somebody. But
somebody that may live south of the border.
Yes, the south of the border. He
fuck nowhere.
He thinks that you need to have like 11.4.2 full Atmos surround sound to hear it properly, and
yeah, in a fucking box room,
in a rabbit hutch.
Yeah. All he fucking needs is either something like a fucking soundbar or some of these Persona speakers.
Like I've said on here before, right? What he needs, because his telly's fucked, okay, is go to like, I don't know, Curry's or a shop like that, whatever electronic shop, and look up deals for a telly with a soundbar.
Yeah.
Right? You can get a 32-inch telly for
fuck all.
For 150 quid.
Easily.
Or less. A lot less sometimes. I paid 119 for my LG for the bedroom.
I would have said that, I mean...
And a soundbar,
the Facebook group. And they had a 55-inch telly for 250 quid yesterday.
Yeah. And if you want a soundbar, depending what you want to pay, but yeah, a decent one, anywhere from 50 to 150.
Yeah, because them soundbars we've got, I think is it Majority? We've got one downstairs, which is the bigger one. I think I paid about 50 odd quid for that. And I think we only paid about 30 quid for the smaller one we've got upstairs. Sounds awesome.
Do the job. Gary seems to be convinced that he could have a box room with like full Atmos sound, surround sound up, and
Yeah, but he also thinks he's going to get a full-size fucking Yamaha piano in there as well.
he wants a grand piano.
Yeah.
I suppose you could get it in there if you cut it into like 4 bits.
No, well, you could get it in there. He won't fucking get in there.
You're not getting it through the fucking door. You need to take a fucking outside wall out.
A grand piano. I mean, can you imagine? Because I've moved a stand-up piano. They're fucking seriously. There's some serious weight in them.
Yeah.
A grand piano? Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. You need to remove a wall if you want to place that thing in. Otherwise, you're going to have to take it apart and rebuild it, in which case you're going to have to retune it.
You don't even know how to play piano. We've told him, just get a little fucking MIDI piano.
Well, Bill
MIDI keyboard and just plug it into your PC, for fuck's sake.
Bill bought himself a little MIDI keyboard.
Yeah.
He wants to play some, he wants to do a bit of music and whatever. Little MIDI keyboard. Nice little keyboard, actually, Bill's got.
Yeah.
It's ideal. It's what, I don't know, probably about that. 18 inches, something like that.
I've got a Nectar SE49.
It just needs something cheap to fucking
MIDI
learn.
Keyboard. You
know
don't even need the real thing now. You can get the real sound of a grand piano with a MIDI keyboard.
Casio had those little ones that you had the batteries in. That's what Gary needs.
You can actually get free plugins.
So what it
have
is
the
is
exact sound of a grand piano.
The things we had in the 70s with electric pen that were attached to it. That a certain Australian speedo that used to advertise.
Not stylophone.
Something like that, yeah. That's what he needs.
I'm going to start suggesting that he has a Mog. He buys himself a Mog.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, off you go. See how much that costs you. A proper Mog you'd be looking at.
A proper Mog would confuse the fuck out of him.
They confuse the fuck out of me looking at it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Put this wire here, this lead there.
Red to red, black to black, blue, bang. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, that's when you needed to know about.
Oh, God, yeah.
Those were serious. There are a few on for sale on eBay.
Yeah.
Definitely not in his price range.
Hey, Martin, there's no wrong with tickling ivories.
If you know what you're doing, you can just do it all with a wavetable synthesizer.
Absolutely.
You don't need
You've got to know what you're doing.
Wall of wires now.
This
You don't
could
need that.
be the point now. If you know what you're doing.
Exactly. And we are talking about Gary here.
He worries me.
I know. See you later.
See you later, Pete. He's only doing it as a hobby.
Yeah, he's only pissing about. Look, but we are talking about Gary that thinks that taking pre-mixed tracks and putting a bit of EQ on his remixing. That's not remixing. No, Gary.
You don't need analog fucking instruments anymore. It's got to the point. It's got to the point now where the digital fucking replications are just as good as the real thing.
When you've got people like Steve Wilson, who's a musician and a producer, and he's saying the same thing like about electronics and the computer side of it.
Mhm.
He's saying it is as good, if not better.
Mhm.
That kind of says it all, really.
Oh,
Is that,
yeah.
I mean, just out of the producers and mixers that we all know, how many of them these days are mixing in the box and not
Pretty
using
much all of
outboard
them.
gear?
Pretty much all of them now.
Yeah.
It's only the purists that are really doing it, like with full outboard gear.
There's a few bands.
A few were doing sort of hybrid stuff, sort of like putting it through an outboard compressor and what have you.
Oh no! If you're okay, you found the exception there, Block. Like classical guitar and acoustic guitar, nothing's going to be able to replicate that properly.
No.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's different because that is a lot of that is down to how it's played as well. I'm talking like for piano, synths, nothing, and even drums. You can do that all MIDI now because the plugins are so good and they're so accurate.
Yeah.
And even when it comes to, as we've talked about, like for amps and cabs, Fricker done it. He done a shootout with the real things, the real amps, alongside the IRs and like plugins, plug-in amps. Nobody could tell the difference. Nobody could tell the difference. You can get, as I said earlier, you can get grand pianos or MIDI keyboards, and you would not know the difference in a mix. No. You would not be able to tell the difference. You don't need the real thing now. Acoustic though, and classical guitar, something about that, as I said, it's down to how it's played.
If Gary was a professionally trained concert pianist, then I would understand wanting to have a piano.
I mean,
he isn't he's not a professional trained musician.
I've used odd sort of keyboard synths in some of my tracks, yeah, but it's usually been sort of just root note because I've never got into playing keyboards. If I want something a bit more complex, I'll come to G, say, oh, here's what chords I'm using. Crack on.
Exactly, though.
Yeah.
I think with Gary, it's just so he's got something to talk about sometimes.
And as well as their synth stuff, Block, see even just their piano stuff and their orchestral stuff that's for free. You can get a full orchestra for free from Spitfire Labs, and it is gorgeous, man.
Have you heard about Native Instruments this week? They've gone into administration.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
That's going to affect the Contact player then, unless somebody picks up. Fuck. I get rid of Reason because the Contact player stuff was fucking fantastic. Bollocks, man.
Yeah, we were announced earlier on this week. So,
yeah, Lisa. I have two of them. I've got one that's just it's another helmet, different type.
Hey, whoa! There's no need to get your helmet out on stream. It's not Twitch. Although
I did not know that about Native Instruments, man. That sucks ass.
Yeah.
They're a fantastic.
No, I get that.
I mean, obviously they are looking to get a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
I get you might want a grand piano because of the aesthetics and the Regency looks. Yeah, they look beautiful. they're a work of art.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, the work that manufacturing that goes into them is unbelievable. The quality and everything.
Possibly his bloke.
But if you had a box room,
Shit, man.
you wouldn't be trying to get a grand piano in it.
I didn't realise it's Native Instruments that runs Isotope and Plug-in
Yeah.
Alliance, Brainworks.
Yeah.
They're just saying, I'm just reading here, they've said that they are still going to continue support, though, for all those platforms, no matter what happens. And that sucks.
I mean, I think I've used a couple of their sort of synth keyboard plugins, but on the native stuff, I think most of the stuff I've got on there is drum software. I mean, when it comes to Ozone, I'm still fucking running Ozone 9.
Isotope stuff's fucking brilliant as well, man.
Yeah. I do like the Isotope stuff.
The ozone stuff is phenomenal.
Yeah, I use Ozone for a lot of mastering.
Yeah, same.
Like I say, I'm still using Ozone 9.
There's going to be a lot of US companies going tits up, block.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. There's, I tell you, one company that looks like it is going bust, and it's the audio side of thing, which is Marantz. It looks like Marantz
Really?
is going bust. Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
So didn't you? Oh, long story short, and I'll make it as short as possible. Marantz owned Harman Kardon for years. For years and years, they owned Harman Kardon and Harman Kardon recording and all the rest of it. Yet Marantz and Marantz are in, was it £5 billion worth of debt?
What?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
They've already sold off Harman Kardon because the Harman Kardon division is also like the studio. What's the word I'm looking for? They do all the car audio for like the volumetric stuff and all of that side of it. And they've already sold that off, but I think it's gone to a Chinese company, which I think a lot of stuff with audio is now going Chinese.
Big shock.
And China, I tell you what, China have got a shit ton of good audio stuff coming out. Really, really, really good. I did see something this week, though, that I wanted to buy, but I disallowed myself. Partly because it was $6,000, but I found an original 70s Sansui amp.
Nice.
Yeah. In America, still in A1 plus condition from 1978. They wanted $6,500 for it.
Ouch.
Packaging weight, 75 kilos.
Ooh. That'll cost a bomb to get shipped.
That's a fucking heavy amp.
Yep. That is going to cost a fortune to get shipped.
It wasn't unfortunate. It was the $6,500 to buy it. I couldn't afford it.
You're probably going to pay fucking about half of that just to get it shipped.
Yeah, they do, Block.
Well,
although, Block, I've got to be honest, the way things are economically at the minute with the US, I think China can last better.
Although, yeah, definitely.
We'll see on that, how that, because you never know. But
did you see Harley Benton's actually stopping providing to the US?
Yeah, I did see that.
It's just not economically feasible anymore.
Can you blame them?
That's going to be happening for
For a lot of
a
companies.
lot of different industries,
Yeah.
thanks to these fucking stupid ass fucking tariffs, man.
I mean, the tariffs are dangerous.
Yeah.
They're not.
They are dangerous.
People have been saying, "Oh, they're stupid." Yeah, they are, but they're also dangerous because the tariffs that Trump's brought in.
Well, what happened to the consumer's not going to?
The consumer won't suffer.
Consumer's not going to see the difference. It's only the businesses that are going to pay for it. You know,
Yeah.
non-US businesses are going to pay the most of it. The consumers won't tell the difference. Consumers in America are paying through the fucking nose for everything right now.
I mean, food prices in America have gone.
Oh, food prices are fucking ridiculous. Even before all this shit kicked off.
I mean, we were joking with Tyler, like we always do, but for half a dozen eggs was like $9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
stupid.
And you think this is normal, Tyler? No, it's not normal.
No, it's not normal. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. That is not
I'm really
fucking
upset
normal.
when I said down the road from us to farm, I go down there, I get the eggs for fuck all.
Exactly.
Like,
even if you go to top quality fucking eggs in supermarkets, you pay nowhere near that.
Nowhere near.
Well, that's exactly it, Martin. It's basically isolated America from world trade.
Which brings us full circle to their education. Keep the people stupid.
Keep the people stupid, and they will be forever malleable.
Two words in there that shouldn't be in the same sentence. Education in America.
Or education and Trump. With his IQ.
76.
Yeah. Say no more. Makes David Lamy look intelligent.
Fuck off.
No need for that, I was only saying.
Fucking David Lamy intelligent. If he's intelligent, fuck you know. Makes the rest of us look good.
The world government will be David Lamy and Donald Trump. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Coffee's
always going to...
I can you put coffee up?
Coffee's going to keep going up because it's becoming artisan. More people are getting more interested in the artisanal coffees at home as well. So it's good business to keep the price of that rising.
I do like a good coffee.
But look, David Lamy is the person that thought the king that came after Henry VIII was Henry VII. And the Mary that discovered the cure for, well, not the cure for cancer. Marie Antoinette.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one that discovered radioactivity. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah,
that was Marie Antoinette. Yeah,
You've got cancer. Let them eat cakes. I'm sorry, anybody that's had cancer.
And this tit is his fucking foreign secretary.
He's definitely a tit. I know I like tits normally, but not.
I want to say tits are useful.
He definitely ain't useful. Radioactive cakes. Sounds like something that Tyler would make.
Well, he's a tit.
Yeah. Exactly, Block.
Yeah.
We all knew that. You know, anybody with a hint of intelligence knows that, but a hint of common knowledge.
Yeah, but
Donald-
don't forget, fucking David Lammy used to have a fucking show on LBC.
No, Lisa, those weren't radioactive. They were something, but they weren't
spacey.
radioactive.
They were special cakes.
They were
Mhm,
very special cakes. Exactly, Block. But that brings us back to lack of intelligence and lack of being taught and told this is what you need to know. It just scares me that there's people out there who really don't want to educate themselves.
I mean, it just tells you something when in the governing party of this country you've got David Lammy and Diane Abbott. Oh, fuck. And then the economist, Rachel Thieves.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Not a lot you can say about our current government.
Not really.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. We've still got it better in America.
Only just.
Bill, that is why I didn't comment on that post.
And so you should apologise for not slapping the bitch. That's true, Block.
Yeah. Be all right once we get good old Nigel Farage in power. He'll solve it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
See the amount of Tories in the past few weeks that have fucking defected.
The worrying thing is, with the way Labour are, I can see it being Farage who gets in.
That could be worse. We could get fucking Greens in with that fucking toothless wonder, fucking Zach Polanski.
Oh my God. He's got some good ideas.
I'd like to hear them some fucking time.
No, he hasn't said any of them yet, but I mean,
He'll make all the women's tits bigger with hypnotism.
I tried that once and got slapped.
That explains a lot. Yeah, I can't disagree with you there, Bill.
Hey, Bill, if you went bungee jumping, you might get taller.
I'm not saying Bill's a short ass, but he is.
Bill knew bungee jumping wasn't for him when the shit flew out of his collar.
You know, let me go just for that one.
Right now, Lisa, I am actually kind of glad I don't live on the mainland.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Steve.
Captain Ahab's arrived.
Evening, Steve. Hello,
Legless,
Captain Pugwash.
legless again. Hope you're well, buddy.
Well, I'm trying.
Steve's got a head start on the rest of us.
I think he'll always have that fucking head start.
That's it.
I want to know when he's getting fitter for parrot. And his semen stains.
I don't want to know about his stains.
Oh,
Just as long as it's not Roger the cabin boy.
I don't want to know what he does with cabin boy. Anybody who votes for fucking Greens is a fucking idiot.
The bullshit they're coming out with is different planet.
Oh, they're definitely on a different planet.
See, I never used to think it was a good idea, but be quite happy if Northern Ireland went independent.
I think we should all vote independent.
I think we should all vote insanity because it's what we're stuck with.
Yep.
Screaming Lord Soch.
I mean, you've got the South wanting fucking Conor McGregor as the next president. I mean, well, not all of them, but quite a few of them down in the South are going, we want Conor McGregor as our prime minister. It's like, okay.
Is it true Scotland's going for another devolution referendum?
Apparently, yeah.
They keep touting it, yeah. You've had your independence referendum. We want ours. We want fucking independent Yorkshire.
It might be the way to go. Might be the way to go for fucking devolved governments because, I mean, National's not exactly working too well right now.
Oh, you can if you want, Block.
Especially if fucking Rayner and fucking Burnham get anywhere in power.
If you came in via, into London, you could come up to Traitors Gate, walk up Traitors Gate into the Houses of Parliament.
I still think fucking Guy Fawkes had a good idea.
Place a torpedo on Keir Starmer's arse.
Yeah, but he'd probably fucking enjoy that. That's us going a bit further up the watch list.
That's what I'm saying, Lisa. It might not actually be a bad idea right now.
The scary thing we use, Steve, is in your area, especially sort of the Black Country, Birmingham, it looks like you're going to have a lot of Muslim locals taking over, more than there are already. Which, in one respect, isn't a problem with the religion. But I think it could be a problem.
Especially when you've got fucking people like fucking Zahra Sultana as one of fucking MPs out that way.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I mean,
fucking dumb beat she is.
I know you love where you live, Steve. You love, the Black Country and all around there. And I get that, but let's be honest, Steve, the area is, like we've talked before, it's a shithole now. Not because of the local people.
Yeah.
But the people who've moved in.
No, that's the thing, like Martin, because I mean, well, that's only if they become sovereign. you would need your own currency. Devolved government. I mean, we've got devolved government here in Northern Ireland at the moment.
Allegedly.
So is Wales.
We're not too bad in the north. It's okay-ish.
Ish.
That's a worrying thing though, Block, is that they wouldn't be able to keep that.
I can't see Scotland doing it. I really can't. Not successfully.
Not totally separate, no.
The Parliament are never going to let go of that. Not in 1,000 fucking years.
I mean, how long have fucking SNP been in charge now? Look what fucking mess they've made of it.
Well, the SNP are trouble.
Especially since fucking fish lips were in charge, fucking sturgeon.
Oh, fishy Nick. Look where she got. She's just managed to avoid a prison sentence.
Yeah.
She's fucked though financially, but she's avoided a prison sentence. Corruption.
Oh, did she fucking pay off for that?
Oh, it was. Yeah, there was some payoffs going on there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Without a doubt. It's,
See, this is it. The Lib Dem councillors we've got in our area aren't bad, but I wouldn't fucking vote for Lib Dems in the fucking national election.
that's a lovely thought, Bill. I would love to do that to Trump. I would take great pleasure in hang drawing.
Yeah, I was talking to my mum about this earlier on. Do you know this whole thing about that every news company around the world speculating right now about his mental decline? I'm beginning to think, because yes, he only has a 76 IQ apparently, but he is calculating. He's devious.
Oh, he's devious. Yeah.
And I'm beginning to wonder if this is
fucking leaders.
Well, I'm beginning to think, is this whole cognitive decline thing, is he playing a long game here because he knew what was coming? And if it was to come to court proceedings, let's face it, any other world leader that is doing the things that he's doing would be up in The Hague for human rights abuses. However, if he has cognitive decline, he's no longer competent to stand trial of any kind.
True.
Was he playing the long game?
Could be.
That's exactly what I mean, Block. That's exactly what I mean.
He still leaves. Yeah, do I think Trump is unfit on mental health grounds? Yeah.
Oh, I know, Lisa, I know, but I mean, I'm wondering though, because there's certain times I see him speaking and there's no coherent pattern there, but then I'm looking at what's happening. I'm looking at him talking with normal syntax other times when he's talking about certain things, and I'm beginning to wonder, is he just playing on it? because he knows that he won't be deemed fit enough for trial if he is not deemed mentally competent. So is he playing on it, but still managing to maintain enough cognitive ability to do other things in the meantime?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt he's lost the plot. I don't think there's any doubt.
Oh, absolutely, he's lost the plot.
But like you say, is he?
He's a calculating and devious fucker, though.
Oh yeah, very.
So I don't know. I really don't know anymore. But I mean, I'm beginning to question everything about him because of everything that's been going on and everything that is still coming to light. I'm beginning to wonder if he knew that this was eventually going to come out and that things were going to go tits up eventually, and he's just laid enough doubt about his cognitive abilities that he's not going to be able to be held accountable for it. You know what I mean?
We're going to call it soon anyway.
See you later, Bill. I'd agree with you. I think he's definitely playing the long game, and he's doing things like the ICE riots and all of that stuff. It's a way, and Greenland. It's to take your eye off the ball.
Yeah. Well, it's like I've said for a long time over here. Don't look at what this hand's doing, what they're doing on this fucking side.
Oh, absolutely. My mum was saying something as well. Like, she was basically saying, look, whether she doesn't think he's playing the long game and that he's playing on this, because, you know, using this as an excuse to not eventually stand trial, because she's saying you wouldn't be having this many mental capacity tests unless there was a worry in the first place.
Exactly.
I mean,
don't know, man.
It's like we was over here. They're cancelling all these council elections. I still think he's going to try and fucking cancel next general election.
Oh,
they can try, but that's the thing, though. That is a basic human right, and it's written into their constitution and all the rest of it.
I'll still say
they
he's
have to
call,
have the midterms.
Yeah, I'll still say that Stan was going to call some sort of fucking national emergency with a council.
Oh, right, you're talking here.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're right. I think Starmer is definitely up to something. I really do. And I think Trump the same. I think Trump is going to stay in government and fuck it all up as much as possible until the last moment. I don't know where it'll end up with America. I honestly don't.
I don't think it's going to end up in war, to be honest. I really don't. I'm trying to be optimistic. I think the rest of the world is going to eventually step in before America ever goes beyond. I mean, like, before, see if he did carry through on his initial supposed threat, even although it was a veiled threat, he didn't come out outright and say, no, we're going to invade Greenland. He just said it was a veiled threat, and he said, I can't rule it out.
Oh, nice one.
The rest of the world would have stepped in at that point, and they would have went, I'm sorry, but there's no fucking chance you're doing that.
You'd like to think.
I would hope.
The issue I have, if Trump goes, Vance is vice president. It's a scary thought, isn't it?
Depends on these midterms. Depends on the midterms, because they all might be getting impeached. Trump gets impeached, he's going to drag every one of those fuckers down with him. That's the only reason. Vance was one of his. He was actually against Trump in his whole campaign.
Yeah, I heard about that. Amazon have decided that they're going to give ICE agents permission to access the servers. So that's your private information.
I mean, could you just imagine it if they got fucking rid of Trump? So you got Vance over there, and then you got Shutterstarmer. You'd either got fucking Lamy or fucking Lucy Powell.
That's what I'm saying, though. That all depends on the results of the midterms, because they've already said, what Democrats have already said, they lose the midterms, they have the Democrats
the Amish
hold the majority again, and they can go for impeachment on Trump. Trump clearly has dirt on his administration, because a lot of them were staunchly against Trump's policies, but all of a sudden they're sycophants.
Yeah.
So he's got something on them, but he's going to drag them down with him.
Steve, I don't think there's any doubt that Starmer will try doing things like that.
Well, he's already fucking tried it, hasn't he, with fucking this digital ID bollocks.
That's good, Tyler.
Good.
I did see something the other day about the Proud Boys. You've heard of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Who are anti-gay, anti-abortion, anti-gay, everything. The gayest name you could have for a group is the Proud Boys.
What, you mean nice?
Yeah, same group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if Tyler is part of the Proud Boys.
I don't know, Ducky.
Tyler, are you a Proud Boy?
Well, he's got a few raccoon boners.
Yeah. Least said about his boners, the better. But no kink shaming, like we said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just some kinks are a little bit more extreme.
Kinky.
There's kinky, and then there's kinky.
There's kinky, and there's what the fuck.
Yeah. No thanks, Block.
No, Block. No, Block. We don't. No.
Thank you, Block. Thank you.
No.
Well said, Tyler. Well said.
Unfortunately, Tyler, like we've said before, the way America is at the moment, I suppose, yeah, I'd agree with you. But
now you are going too far, Block.
It wouldn't be the first time he's done that, Block.
This is true.
I would like to think, Block, you know, that they would be able to do that, but most Americans can't even spell YMCA. You know, it's spelled out for them in the song. You know, they still can't spell it, but, you know. Yeah, but Tyler, they're only doing that just to save face.
Save face.
They have to say that now, because Noam shot the Republicans right in the foot by jumping. Pardon the use of the phrase, but she jumped the gun before there was even the slightest bit of an investigation into these shootings. She was up within 5 minutes saying, "Oh, they're domestic terrorists." I don't care who you are. If you're in a position of power, in a position of influence, you do not go up on a fucking dais or a podium, and you do not say that about anyone unless you have definitive proof. And to have definitive proof, you need an investigation. There was no investigation. She just dubbed them domestic terrorists. That is completely irresponsible and does nothing but fuel fucking fires.
Well, you could definitely tell who her boss is.
Yep.
There's only one domestic terrorist in America.
So
She's called Margaret.
that's why the administration is now saying that ICE is an issue, because she's been staunchly supporting them and saying that they are well within their rights to do what they've been doing, and fucking up left, right, and centre with their fucking press conferences. So they've got to say, "Oh, we're beginning to lose public opinion now. We better say we're against what they're doing, or we at least don't agree with it."
Well, yeah.
Fucks.
Yeah. I best not say out. Well, yeah, you're not wrong there, Martin.
But would it really have been any worse than what's going on right now? Would it really? Or would it have just been slightly better? Given the choice, what would you have? Slightly better? Only slightly better? Just slightly better? Or what you have now?
No, they'd probably had what they had now, just covered up.
Well, there is that.
Like they did when
Ignorance is bliss, though. Ignorance is
Obama
bliss.
was in charge. All right, then, yeah, should have been fucking swallowed.
There's plenty of dickheads you can bash.
Yeah, I fucking work with all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
That's why I'm working from home this week. Well, I did warn him. It's not my fault if he gets blood eagled. Otherwise, I was work from home. No, block. We need to build a wall around fucking Manchester.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Or just Lancashire, actually.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's some good guitar shows in Lancashire. Although they could be moved.
Move the shop. Or move the venues.
See, Block agrees with me. Block agrees with me.
It's hard to disagree, really, with Manchester.
No. Fucking Manchester, it's a fucking shithole these days. Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
no, I'd agree with London as well. Yeah. Yeah, that always works well. Thermite and a marine flare, yeah. kick thermite and marine flare firmly up somebody's arse and light the bastards.
No block. Newport just needs fucking nuking, as well as fucking Rill.
I always thought Newport had been nuked.
Fucking needs it. And Rill.
Yeah, real. Oh, God.
This is true, Steve. This is true. Fucking hell. 3.75 hours, I think we'll call it to that.
Right.
You two want to say your goodbyes?
Jesus. Yep. Well, nothing going on at the moment, except I'm working on 2 covers and some of my own stuff, but that's a long time ahead. That's way down the line, my own stuff. Keep an eye on the channel, stuff coming. And thanks, everybody. Been a good one. Some musical discussion.
Hey, go fucking steady, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Lisa. Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. See you in
Have
the
you
next
also
one.
noticed she's been away for a couple of days in Manchester this week?
Yeah, I bet she has.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shall be back tomorrow annoying everybody as usual. I'm sure tonight's show will continue with probably something about political stuff. And yeah, that's it from me. So if you want to see us abuse Tyler, and join in if you like. You're more
We
than welcome.
usually do.
Yeah, please join in. Abuse him as much as you like.
Hey, you know me, I'm always happy to come on stream and abuse him.
Yeah, abuse him as much as you want.
What about the coil building stuff, Tyler?
I said this into coil building channel.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're on about some Claptons.
No, I'm not going to do any more videos as far as coil building's concerned, Tyler. No. I'm done with that. I'm done with the coil building videos, but the tutorials are still up on my other channel, not the One Man Stands one, but the Wire Talk with Big G. There's still the 2 braid tutorials, if you look. They're still there. Complete with crotch cam, I might add.
Way!
With crotch cam, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta have crotch cam.
Yep.
On that note, I thought we'll call it a night. Yeah. Been a good show. I think we've covered a few subjects here. Put the world to rights again as usual. Like we said, Tyler, there's no kink shaming. If you want to see G's croc sham, that's up to you.
Now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With his Ewok pole dancing.
Yeah.
Look, G, you don't see the fucking stuff he puts in other chat.
I'm kind of glad.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got a couple of videos coming out this week. I've got one on Wednesday, which is a new song. And then I've got one on Friday that's quickish. Mind you, I've not edited it yet, so it might not be that quick. Review of the new and first amp sim that Bronze put out from Langstack, which is the True Cab. It's not True Cab, True Rig, which has been teasing for a couple of weeks. Well, that'll be out on Friday because that's when the official release of True Rig is. And after that, it'll probably be a guitar show video because there's a guitar show next weekend.
Nice.
But yeah, as always, keep it loud, keep it heavy.